Previously on MasterChef, the competition intensified and the heat went up in the MasterChef kitchen.
It better be good, yes?
Family man Farooq failed to impress the judges.
That is about as Chinese as my mum, and she's from Glasgow in Scotland.
Others skillfully established themselves as frontrunners. The youngest competitor, 22-year-old Whitney,
I'm like a butterfly and sting like a bee,
has so far shown expertise far beyond her years.
You've nailed it. This dish is something I would love to serve in a restaurant.
Congratulations, Whitney. Well done.
Mike, a server from Los Angeles, has also shown real flair.
This is top of the heap. High five, man.
For 3 home cooks, their journey ended.
This is the problem. It's boring. It's not the spirit of what we came here to do.
As 14 competitors became 11.
It looks like a throwaway dinner from a gas station.
It was kind of like a salad gone bad.
Please take off your apron and leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Tonight, they'll receive a visit from a surprise chef who will offer them the chance of a lifetime.
If your dish is better, you catapult yourself to the final 4.
Hot damn!
Some will rise to the challenge.
This is my moment where I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top.
Others will reach their breaking point.
I just started to crumble. No, this is not happening. It was like an absolute nightmare.
11 amateur chefs remain. The last contestant standing will receive $250,000, a cookbook publishing deal, and above all else, become the first American MasterChef.
Let's go, guys.
How we doing? I'm still kind of blown away by the fact that I'm actually here. It's been a total whirlwind since the beginning. Like 11 people left. It's a trip. It's crazy. I'm loving every second of it.
Okay, welcome. New day. Here's the good news. From tens of thousands of you, amateur cooks across America, we're down to just 11 of you. But there can only be one MasterChef, right? First, you have to make it through today's test. Another mystery box challenge.
As with every mystery box challenge, the contestants have to prepare, cook, and present one incredible dish using the ingredients inside the box.
Jake, what would you want under there?
Anything seafood, maybe sauce-oriented.
Seafood.
Sure.
Wow. Tracy, what would you want under that box?
I'd like some eggs, some flour, and some sugar. I want to bake something. That's my thing. Baking is what I do.
Gently, on the count of 3, lift the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
No! So I lift the mystery box, and there, poof. I'm brick right now. I'm like, I don't like to bake. It's not my thing.
For today's mystery box challenge, all of you are going to be making the most amazing cupcakes.
A cupcake challenge. Money. Cash money in the bank. This is my competition.
Now, of course, cupcakes are all the rage right now. There's cupcake shops, there's cupcakes in restaurants.
You are all going to be starting with the same basic ingredients.
Okay, brace yourselves. Take a look at this.
Oh, my God. On this table, you have everything in the world you could possibly need to make a great cupcake. You have chocolate, peanut butter, peanuts, fruits, everything in the world.
Just look at what's in front of you. Everything on this table helps to take it to a completely different level. Now, we're only going to be tasting 3 of the cupcakes, and the person that wins this challenge will have a huge advantage in the next stage of the competition. Got it?
Yes, chef.
Excited?
Yes, chef.
45 minutes, starting now. Off you go.
A perfect cupcake is a challenge for any chef, but to bake it and decorate it in 45 minutes is almost impossible.
There's cooks and there's bakers. Baking is a whole other realm. It's like mathematics, a little bit of science. It's very linear, very by the numbers. I'm not really a baker.
Okay, first thing, batter made. Right. Yes. Cupcake in, and then you start working on the decoration, right? The first thing is the batter, yes?
Yep.
What would you do?
I would riff off a classic. I would do like a bananas frosted cupcake or a strawberry shortcake or a Boston cream pie.
I'd go for a different coloured frosting. Nothing too sort of dark and heavy looking.
Right.
Inviting.
Cocoa powder. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to make a damn cupcake. So everything can go wrong.
Right, Sharon. So you've never made a cupcake before, no? No. And who normally makes the cupcakes at home?
My wife.
Your wife.
My wife is the dessert queen.
So have you ever watched your wife make a cupcake
I
before?
have.
You
I have. She makes this amazing cream cheese frosting.
Cream cheese frosting.
And I'm gonna whip in some crushed hazelnut and some Nutella into it too.
Okay, good.
Whitney, how are we doing? What flavors are you going with?
I'm going with a coconut and lemon curd filling.
Do you make a lot of cupcakes at home?
Cupcakes, cakes,
Everything.
everything.
Great.
Good.
Lee, how are we doing?
What are you making?
I'm doing Irish coffee.
Irish coffee cupcakes?
Cupcake.
So you're working with the Breville stand mixer on this. That scraper beater means better mixing.
It's doing exactly what I wanted to do, so I'm happy with it.
Looking forward to trying it.
Great.
Right, Tracy, what are you doing?
Carrot cupcake.
Carrot cupcake. Okay,
Carrot
good.
cupcake,
And
yeah.
are you reverting back to your cookbook, Mum's cookbook?
I
or-
am.
You are?
I'm taking it straight the way she taught me. This is a slam dunk. I'm gonna make my carrot cake recipe that my mom and I perfected that I know cold.
What are you doing with the frosting?
I'm gonna do a cream cheese frosting. My
Cream cheese frosting.
yes.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
What do you got, Jake? What are you making?
I'm looking for just like some cocoa powder.
I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate freak. It's gonna be fruit, it's gonna be chocolate, it's gonna be a little party in your mouth.
Okay, first off, two unique contenders already, Whitney and Tracy.
I can't wait to try the carrot cake cupcakes. I bet you
the
they're good.
cream cheese frosting is gonna be great. Sharon was using all these different nuts in his recipe, and it sounded good.
Candied nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitney looks together.
It's so crucial, especially with the time limit that we had, to get the cupcakes into the oven. It needed 20 minutes to cook, and then you want to be able to pull them out early enough to where whatever topping you're gonna put on them doesn't just completely melt away.
There's only 20 minutes left. Everybody's cupcake should be in the oven by now. And if they're not, you're gonna struggle to get them cooked in time.
What the remaining 11 contestants do not know is that the winner of this challenge will be given the chance to take themselves directly into the final four.
Farooq, they've got to go in the oven.
Right now.
I think I wasted a lot of precious time just getting prepped and getting ready to make the cupcakes. Rise.
10 minutes left, everyone.
I've never made a cupcake before. I've got my finger crossed behind my back. They look like cupcakes. How they taste, I don't know.
Whitney's looks amazing, even from here. God, she's so smart, that girl.
I can win this challenge. In this part of the competition, I want the advantage. I think my cupcakes are gonna be really tasty.
Okay, 5 minutes to go.
I'm, top 3 material at least.
Ooh, wow.
It's time to separate the boys from the men.
Every challenge that goes down is so much more heightened and more important for me. And I'm looking at my dish, and I'm looking at a couple dishes around me, and I'm like, well, yeah, I think I got a pretty good chance of getting up in the top 3 again.
2 minutes, guys.
Oh my. Your frosting melting too, Mike?
90 seconds to go.
I don't want to take them out. They're not ready. I don't want them to be raw.
1 minute left.
The judges will only taste the 3 most delicious-looking cupcakes, so the final seconds of decoration will be the difference between success and failure.
It's not done. It's not cool. They're not done.
15 seconds left.
I'm gonna have a melted mess on my hands.
Oh, 10, 9,
Oh my God.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Oh my God.
My cupcake is horrible. I could hear my mother just going, "What are you doing? Like, what is that?" And that's when I just started to crumble.
Tracy? What's the matter?
My cupcake is horrible.
Right. Who's not happy with a cupcake? Tracy, why not?
I didn't have time to cook, and the cupcake was too warm. It just looks horrible. I mean, so it's a horrible cupcake.
Wow. Presentation 0. Now, ready? Graham, Joe, and myself have considered the top 3 in no particular order. First up, Jake. Congratulations. Let's go, big boy.
I can speak in road racing terms because I'm a motorcycle road racer, and anytime you can finish in the top 3 and get on the boxes, you've done something. That's how you win championships.
You surprise us all. Clumsy, like a bull in the china shop, and yet you come up with a handsome cupcake. The idea behind it, what was it?
Not to overcomplicate it, incorporate some fresh berries and lots of chocolate. I'm a big fan of the chocolate.
You can tell just by slicing it in half with the pressure of the knife on or off how light it is and how easy it goes through. What would I have done with that? A few chocolate pistils running through the center. Share a little bit more sort of oozing chocolate, make it even more moist. However, 45 minutes, you've produced the goods. Well done.
Thank you.
This could be a dessert that you could put on a plate in a restaurant. It's almost kind of an ode to a flourless chocolate cake.
Joe, my agenda is to not let you guys down. A couple weeks ago, my new friend Graham gave me a chance, an opportunity to prove myself, you know? Whoa. That's all I've ever asked anybody, man, is an opportunity, and I got that opportunity, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you guys down in here.
Yeah, good job. Very good job indeed. So, second person up. Sharon, well done. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What? How did you call my name? I've never made a cupcake before. I gotta tell you, I was proud of myself. I know it looks good, and I just hope it tastes the best too. I flavored it with Nutella. I melted some dark chocolate, some milk chocolate. I toasted hazelnuts, pistachios, so to give it a little crunch and texture in there.
So here's the bizarre news. You've never made a cupcake in your life.
I'm a 28-year-old man, and this is the first cupcake I've ever baked.
The secret behind a good cupcake is the excitement that draws you into the top and the moist inside. Right. You just feel with the ease of the knife running through. It's absolutely brilliant. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Cream cheese is rich. It's good. This is quite an accomplishment.
It's also visually, I think, the prettiest one we've seen. So, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done, well done, well done.
Good job, man. Good job.
Right, one more. Cupcake in the final 3.
Looking at everybody else's cupcakes around me, I definitely thought my cupcake shined. The overall product was something that I was really pleased with.
I thought I had put out a pretty good cupcake in there. It had some pretty good flavor, you know, with the cookie in there and the peanut butter. I felt I would have been up for consideration in the top 3.
Congratulations. Whitney, well done. Great job. Describe it to me.
It's a coconut cupcake with a lemon glaze. I always love lemon glazes because my grandmother always makes a glaze for her cupcakes.
Explain the topping.
Okay, the topping is toasted coconut.
Yep.
Because it really brings out the sweetness and I like the crunch it gives.
It really tastes of coconut because you've toasted it. It's good. It's very good indeed. Well done.
I'm gonna guess that you're really playing the game too. You want to win, and you're being smart, and you're using everything you can to your advantage. You know, plating to ingredients that are going to show well, and I admire that. I love the coconut lemon interaction is really good. It gives a lot of flavor. It pops. A very smart cupcake.
Thank you.
Okay, in front of us are 3 stunning cupcakes. The winner of this challenge, congratulations, goes to Sharon. Well done. Well done. Really well done. Great job. Absolutely phenomenal.
Never in my wildest dreams would I ever think I won a cupcake challenge.
I respect him as a fellow cook. He works hard, he goes for it, but as a person, I don't like the dude.
He likes to, okay, how can I gently put this, kiss ass a lot. And I think he feels like it's gonna get him ahead in this competition, and I think he's sadly mistaken.
Sharon, you have a huge advantage in the next stage of the competition. Ready to see what it is?
Absolutely.
Let's go, big boy. This way down. Let's go.
Sharon is in control of the next challenge, where one competitor will be going home. He has no idea that a surprise is about to be revealed in the pantry.
Under these 3 domes, normally there's 3 ingredients. Not today. Because under these domes are 3 dishes. These were made by one of the best chefs in America today.
Wow.
And she's here to tell you all about them. Please say hello to Cat Cora.
Cat Cora. No way! Cat Cora is like one of my heroes. I've been watching her cook since I was a young teenager. I felt like a 16-year-old schoolgirl seeing Justin Timberlake for the first time. Oh my God, what an incredible
First ever
experience.
female Iron Chef. Recently cooked at the White House for the president. And the new book, Your Classics with a Twist, right?
That's right, that's right.
I couldn't have asked for anyone better to come out of that door.
Okay, ready to reveal. Under this first dome.
First dish is... This is my truffled halibut with a sweet corn sauvignon and a fava bean salsa.
Smells amazing.
Will rock your world.
Under the second
Under
dome.
the second dome is beef.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is my Basque beef tenderloin. This is a Spanish rub that I have on there. It's also got a spicy chimichurri sauce, a little saffron, a couscous. This is one of the dishes I absolutely think is a perfection on plate.
Okay, what do you want under that in a perfect world?
In a perfect world,
Yeah.
and if I know Cat, that's gotta be lamb.
Okay, Kat, under the third dome, what is it, please?
Under the third dome is, you were right, lamb. This is a little more Greek style. This is my marinated lamb chops, which are absolutely to die for. My feta salsa verde with some fried, just really nice crisp squash blossoms on top.
Think carefully. You're going to choose the one dish that everybody else cooks. Which one?
I think that based on the intricacy in making that dish, I'm gonna go with.
Sharon, got to choose what everybody else will be cooking. But he didn't just get to choose the main ingredient. He got to choose the dish. Sharon chose for all of you a stunning halibut dish.
I've cooked fish before. I didn't really know all the intricacies of the dish just yet, but I was feeling pretty good.
When we found out that it was fish, that it was halibut, I was like, I got this in the bag.
Never ate halibut in my life. I'm like,
All of you are gonna have to cook this dish properly to the exact specification of that dish, because the one individual that comes up with the worst tasting, looking halibut dish will be eliminated from MasterChef. Lucky for all of you, the person who cooked this dish is here today to show you how to do it. Please say hello and a warm welcome for Cora.
She's one of the top world-class chefs. It was just like a star-struck moment for all of us. She's a slender, small lady, but don't let that fool you because she knows how to throw down in the kitchen.
So great to be here with all of you, and you look excited and inspired. It's a fantastic dish, challenging, but you all look up for the challenge, right?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yes, chef.
Everybody else is cooking to save themselves from elimination. You're going beyond that, because today you're going to be cooking against Cora.
What?
If your dish tastes better than Cora's dish today, you will get catapulted to the final 4 in MasterChef. That's right. That means for the next couple of weeks, you can just sit on the beach and forget every other challenge until the final 4. That is a very privileged position to be in. So, my question to you. Can you beat Cora?
I will do every single thing I can and put my heart into that plate. That I can promise you. As much as I love Kat, as much as I'm absolutely obsessed with her, I need to find a way to beat her.
Kat is now going to demonstrate how to cook this halibut dish. Please watch carefully. The individual who comes up with the worst halibut dish will be eliminated.
So we were all competing against elimination while Sharon is competing against Kat for, a free ride to the final 4 on the back of a cupcake challenge.
Okay, Kat, ready to start the demo?
I'm ready. Yeah. All right, everybody, gather round, gather round. All right, now this is gonna all be about watching for technique, because that's the most important thing when you're cooking.
As Chef Cora demonstrates the dish, contestants must keep in mind that today's challenge is about observing and replicating her dish without a recipe. The person who makes the most mistakes will be going home.
These take about literally a minute. And remember, you guys are under the clock.
I was watching her prepare that dish like a hawk. It's her dish. Yes, she can do it with her eyes closed, but I gotta beat her.
The secret to cooking a great piece of fish is you want to smoke in hot pans, and when you put it down, you get that really beautiful caramelization on your fish. So important to flavor, okay?
Okay, first thing I took away from Kat's demonstration was how she sampled her oil in the pan to see how hot it was. Immediately, technique, first thing to deal with the fish. I'll use it for the rest of my life.
We're still looking for a really beautiful color there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn my fire off. My fish, you notice it's still cooking and the fire's off. That's why you want to be really careful with halibut and overcooking.
It's definitely a balancing act watching Chef Cora go, because you're like, wow, this is Chef Cora. Like, I can't believe this. But at the same time, you got to be like, hey, I got a job to do. I don't want to go home. I got to just focus on what she was doing.
Take this cream. I'm going to pour it into the blender. Do a little puree. You want it really nice and pureed. Blend it up really good. Strain it right into my double boiler. You guys heard what I said? The double boiler. And we'll start plating.
Ready to taste? Kat, that looks fantastic. Well done. Absolutely amazing. 18 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. You've all got 1 hour to cook this halibut dish. But there's 2 games going on here. Sharon, you're cooking against Cora to potentially beat the chef to catapult you into the final 4. And you guys here are cooking to avoid elimination. 1 hour, 1 stunning halibut dish. Sharon and Kat, we won't even see you guys cooking because you'll be sectioned off. Bring in the wall, please. Are we ready?
Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef.
On your marks. Get set. Go. Off you go. Let's go.
In my head, I'm thinking, what can I do to beat Cora at her own game, at her own dish? I got 1 hour that's gonna decide whether I can jump to the final 4.
Do you think he's gonna copy her, or do you think he's gonna go down his own little line?
I think that he is stupid and proud enough to try to do something to distinguish himself differently, and that's gonna be a big risk.
Yeah. He's got the safety net to think that he's actually not going home, so
Right.
you think, I've got nothing to lose. Go for
You've
it.
got nothing to lose, exactly.
You already got those fava beans in?
Yeah, they're done, babe.
Oh, man. Now, Kat sauteed her corn and her red onions in olive oil. Maybe I can butter up these judges just a little bit and use butter instead of olive oil. And I thought maybe with some shallot, as opposed to that red onion, where it's a little sweeter, I can sweeten up the judges a little bit as well.
While Sharon is battling Cora for a spot in the final 4, the remaining 10 are fighting to keep their MasterChef dreams alive.
Farooq, how's it going?
Doing pretty good, Chef.
Yeah? First thing she said from day 1, get your pan nice and hot. Your gas is not even on yet on the pan.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah. Never ever start in a cold pan. Have you cooked halibut before?
Yes, I have, Chef.
You have, yeah? Good. So you know how easy it is to overcook it?
Yes, Chef.
Yeah.
You gotta take your time with it.
Gotta take your time. Jake, how's it going?
It's going fine.
Yeah, first of all, very tidy. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got everything set up first,
Absolutely.
chopped. Halibut, you've cooked before?
Yes, I've done a lot of fishing, caught a lot of fish, pretty familiar with fish, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, okay.
Woo, that's some smoke. This isn't a competition about creativity, and so I think it's going to be really, really crucial to see who seasons and tastes their food every step of the way.
They've got to replicate that dish now to prevent them from going home. And for me, the biggest disappointment is we get a dry piece of halibut.
Yeah, we should be able to hear it as soon as that fish hits the pan.
All right, Mike, what's going on, bud? You got both fish in, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So no safety net. You're playing without a net now. You went all in.
All in, yeah. Remember, you're looking for that cornflake kind of golden shine to it, you know?
Oh, crap.
Okay, Whitney?
Yes.
What went in there?
I forgot to put the cream, so
Oh, really?
I put it in the pan first.
Well, if you're going to add cold cream to a puree, you've got every chance of splitting it, so be careful.
That's nice.
You dropped your fava beans yet?
Yeah, they're in. I'm watching them like a hawk. I know she's an Iron Chef for a reason, and that's because she's always winning.
I've made this a dish at least 1,000 times
Oh my
or more.
And she's an ultra competitive person, just like myself. So I'm not expecting any freebies here. All right, Kat, here's my trick.
What's your trick?
I'm using shallots instead of red onion for the saute.
Hey, man, change it up.
Just hoping that'll be a little sweeter, and that'll give me the edge.
When you tried the dish that Kat prepared for you, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
It
What
was the
popped?
light cream sauce.
You think that that's exactly like hers?
It might be a little better. I think I've got a little, I added a little more corn, a little more garlic. Hers is a little on the light-hand side.
You taste that recently?
I did.
Don't break his dream, though. You know, he thinks that it's better than Kat's.
Better
so.
than Kat's. I don't know.
I think it's good.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
why.
think it's
That is why you were David Miller.
Better.
That's why. Watch the cook on that fish.
You got it.
Okay, folks, we got 15 minutes left.
Sharon,
Yes, Chef.
your competition is trying to catapult yourself into the final 4. Up against Cora.
I gotta be confident, or else I'm not gonna win. Just let the dish talk for itself, you know?
Slim, what's up? You're already plating, huh?
That's why my sauce was starting to separate because I forgot to strain it. That is one of the most important steps because it's the sauce. You don't screw up the sauce.
Can you make another one?
No, I don't have any more corn.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing I can do. I'm just looking around at other people and I'm just like, I'm going home.
Right, 4 minutes to go, guys, yes? Sharon.
Yes, chef.
Your competition is trying to catapult yourself into the final 4 up against Cora.
Everything was coming according to plan. I was organized, things looked good, and I keep looking about every 90 seconds to my right and seeing what Cora is doing, making sure I'm keeping up with her.
You ready?
I'm just about there.
Sharon, I haven't been able to see you cook in the last 55 minutes, so it better be good, yes?
I hope so. I hope you're proud of me, chef.
Put all that bravado and cockiness onto the plate.
Did he say confidence or cockiness?
He said cockiness.
30 seconds to go.
I am proud as hell of this plate right here. This is my moment where I'm gonna go from the start move rising from the bottom to the top.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop, guys. Well done.
Good job, baby.
Oh my God.
Good job, good job.
The judges couldn't see Sharon or Cora preparing their dishes, so they don't know which plate on the MasterChef bench belongs to which chef. It's a true blind taste test.
Okay, Sharon, you are in a phenomenal position. If you have a halibut cooked by you, tasting better than Cora's, you go straight to the final 4. So, visually, right now, I don't know which is which because the color of the sauces are identical. Sear on the fish is identical. It's glistening. It's cooked perfectly. Wow, that's delicious.
One of these dishes is truly wonderful, but the other one is world class.
The fish is cooked both perfectly on both plates. The technique, like hers.
Yeah, absolutely.
The plate on the left is silky. I mean, we all agree it's the better dish.
Okay, good.
Okay, tough call, but there's a unanimous decision. Both fishes were brilliantly cooked, but there's one dish that is accomplished, polished, and just seasoned to the absolute perfection.
If I beat Cora in this challenge, I get a free first-class ticket direct to the Final 4. Need I say more?
Now, Jerome, if that is your plate, you're going straight to the Final 4. And is that your plate? Congratulations, Cora. Well done.
Doing great.
Really well done.
No way he was going to beat Cora. No way. He doesn't have the stuff to beat somebody like Cora. You know, it's just not going to happen.
Cora's been doing this for years. You know, this is the dish. You know, he is a very good cook. He is a very good cook, but he needs to learn modesty.
Now it's time to taste everybody else's halibut. And on the back of that, one of you will be leaving MasterChef. Jerome, well done. Kat, would you be so kind of come and join us? Thank you. Back at the station. Right. Slim, please bring your halibut up.
First up, facing the prospect of elimination, 22-year-old Slim.
I think I did pretty well. It's just I did forget to strain the sauce before I started whisking it.
Yours was the first piece of fish that hit a pan in this competition. Why'd you cook it so early?
Every time we had a competition, I always thought that less time had passed than it actually did.
You got the color, but it's completely overcooked. Better luck next time.
Okay, in this point in the competition, in this level, I'm not gonna even eat this sauce because I don't eat garlic boiled in cream. Graham said better luck next time. I'm not sure there will be a next time.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but I'm like, no, I'm screwed. I know but the thing is, did somebody else screw up more than I did?
Tracy.
After crying over her cupcakes, can Tracy's halibut help her to safety?
What I think missed on this dish, on Kat's dish, there was kind of like this cornucopia of salad, and it was just kind of like the fish was trying to break through an ocean of all these delicious tomatoes and the spinach leaves and the onions. But I think that the caramelization on the fish is yellow and brown and nice. The fish looks like it's cooked very well. The sauce appears to be a little bit light. Actually, the fish is excellent.
Thank you.
Perfectly cooked, very well done. I think that's a good interpretation of Kat's dish, and I think it's a dish that you could serve in a restaurant, no doubt.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Definitely, you're welcome.
Okay, next up, David Miller. Let's go.
David has yet to win a challenge, but he's confident that this dish will change all that.
This is the sauce that's better than Cat Cora's, right?
I liked it. I thought it was, I don't know.
You said it was better.
I was hoping it was better.
Oh, okay, maybe I misheard you. No, it's definitely not.
Okay.
Mike, let's go.
Mike Kim, on the other hand, won last week's challenge and has become a MasterChef frontrunner.
Mike, how are you?
Okay.
You could definitely tell you didn't use all the cream, and I'll tell you why, because it's very, very thick.
Yeah.
Let's see what your fish here. Is that done? It's actually a little raw inside. See that? That's a little bit raw inside, I believe. In the center. Mike, it's not working for me at all, babe. I'm sorry. It's just not. I mean, you know, it's one of those dishes where I know you put a lot of effort into it, but I don't even want to eat it. I'm sorry.
Mike has been a front runner. Every single one of his things has just been like blowing my mind. And to see him mess a fish, you know, lets you know he's human. You know, I was thinking that it was not looking good for him.
Next on MasterChef.
Hey, Whitney, how are you?
With 3 more dishes to be judged, which one of these contestants will be eliminated? Then, the remaining contestants will face a challenge to satisfy some of the hungriest appetites in the country.
You're going to be cooking for the backbone of America. Truckers.
What the hell are you asking for?
Dude, are you doing the burgers, right?
No, you are.
Oh my God. I can't serve that, dude.
The team that loses will face the dreaded pressure test, where one more contestant's dream of becoming America's first MasterChef will come to a bitter end. Next on MasterChef. For their latest challenge, the remaining 10 best home cooks in America had to replicate a Cat Cora signature dish. So far, only Tracy has impressed the judges.
I think it's a dish that you could serve in a restaurant, no doubt.
Thank you.
Whoever plates the worst dish will have to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Jake, let's go.
I was proud to carry that dish up and present it to these amazing chefs. I think for really the first time in this competition, I was like, there's nothing I would change about that dish.
Wow. Now that's absolutely beautiful. You definitely listened to what I said about a good balance to the salsa. I see some moistness there. The sauce, now I don't know the taste, I'm gonna taste it right now, but the sauce is absolutely stunning. Not too thick, not too runny. Seasoning is amazing.
Thank you.
Well, guess what, Jake? It worked, and you rocked it.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, Whitney, let's go.
I definitely did not feel very good or confident about what I'd prepared for him. And Cora was tasting it, and I didn't want to let myself down, but her down, knowing that, you know, I did a crappy job of making her dish.
Hey, Whitney, how are you?
Good.
Let's see how you did on your dish. You know, the thing that I'm seeing with your sauce is a little bit, it's actually a little runny. I should not be able to, like, do that and have it run like that. Needs seasoning. Anything can look gorgeous. You can put it in front of somebody. Taste is everything. You definitely need some seasoning on that, okay?
The fish, you know, slightly overcooked. The actual salsa, not really seasoned. You know, you had a really good chance to make all these things sing, and instead they're just kind of, they're not even humming.
It sucks so bad because I just gotten the top of the cupcake challenge, and then I turned around and I could see myself in the bottom 3, and that's definitely not where I want to see myself, knowing there's elimination at the end of it.
Okay, last but not least, Farooq, let's go.
So my confidence is high. I said, you know what? If this plate right here is gonna put me in the bottom 3, then I don't deserve to be here.
Did you follow Chef Cora's method?
Yes, very organized. I've tried to follow it to the T as much as possible.
I think that you definitely, there's a looseness to the sauce. Could have been a little bit thicker. Okay. That just comes from, you know, whisking it a little bit more, not rushing it too much. The salsa, but just a little dry. You know, it's not a good mix of the seasoning and the oil. It's too bad, man.
Thank you. So it's a very thin slice of halibut. That could be your nemesis. It could come back and bite you on the butt because it can be overcooked instantly. Damn, the fish is dry, and it sort of falls apart far too easily. We go through there, and it's like sort of almost like a canned texture. And the sad news is you've got that dry skin on the tomatoes, and it needs that oomph, that marinade, and that salsa sort of excitement. And then sadly let down with the dryness of the fish. What a shame.
Before the elimination, Cora, along with the MasterChef judges, select the best dish.
Let's get to our winner. And we all agreed that it was the dish that was closest to Kat's in terms of presentation, execution, technique, and the whole plate coming together as one. Congratulations. Jake, well done.
It was sort of like surreal. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure he just said Jake, or at least something that rhymes with Jake. It's awesome. So I was super stoked.
Now that the judges have chosen the best dish, it's time to select the bottom 3. And for one of those unfortunate chefs, their time in the MasterChef kitchen will come to an end.
Okay. First dish in the bottom 3 belongs to Mike. Let's go. That's right. I did not expect to see you here. How could you go from 0 to 0 in such a short space of time? Second person to join Mike. Slim. Having had the demonstration live, I don't expect someone with your enthusiasm for food to forget to strain a sauce. Joining Slim and Mike.
I am terrified. If they call my name, I definitely know I'm just gonna break down.
It's definitely Farooq. Let's go.
For the second week in a row, Farooq finds himself in the bottom 3.
Yeah, I mean, like I literally felt by this point I was bleeding out. My dish wasn't one of the best today, but you know, I don't think it was bottom 3 material.
That fish died for a reason so that you could take it and put it in a pan and make it amazing. It's so sad, it's almost unforgivable.
You've got to do more than just dream about being a great chef. You've got to practice it and live it every day.
Slim, I'm concerned about your one-trick pony style cooking. Mike, you move a little bit too fast for your own good. And Farooq, you're lacking finesse. Okay, the person that is leaving MasterChef is Farooq. Oh. Please take off your apron. Your time is done in MasterChef. Now, you follow your dream. You keep your head up high because you have come a long way in a very short time.
It was a pleasure cooking here in this kitchen, meeting everybody, and it was a privilege to cook for y'all.
Thank you.
You made your family proud, Farooq.
When I walked off, there was no sorrow. You know, just being here, being a part of this whole MasterChef thing, man, the mentors that we were able to get, the advice that we were able to get, I mean, all that stuff was priceless. I grew so much just by making mistakes. The only thing that I'm extremely disappointed about is that I didn't get a chance to show what I can really do in the kitchen. I can cook, damn it. I can cook.
Nearly 100 miles from the pristine MasterChef kitchen, the remaining 10 competitors find themselves in the middle of the harsh wasteland of the California desert, with no idea what today's challenge holds.
You see desert on your left, and you see snow-capped mountains on your right, and a whole bunch of nothing, some abandoned buildings. Who knows what's gonna happen?
This is nuts, man.
Okay. That's Gordon in the front seat. It is him.
Hey!
Okay. Right, good morning.
Morning.
You've cooked for us. You even had the chance to cook for Cora. But now it's time to cook for the people who are clearly the backbone of this country.
Today, your challenge is to cook for 100 hungry-ass truck drivers.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna make them the ultimate truck stop dish. Hamburgers.
All right. I was a trucker for many years, and I've spent certainly my fair share of time at truck stops. So it totally, struck a chord with me. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. I can really dig in and get into this.
Nothing says America like a hamburger. You probably had 100 in your lifetime. I probably had 50 last week. I guarantee these truckers have had more. Some of them eat them every day of their lives.
Today, you'll be competing in teams. A blue team versus a red team. Each team will have their own truck behind you full of the most amazing ingredients. From chuck steak to pork to seasoning, everything you need to make that ultimate burger is in that truck. Now, you have to grind the meat yourselves. So therefore, you put the combination together. Whether it's beef, pork, lamb, that's your choice.
Remember, these guys are long-haul truckers. What's it gonna take to win them over? Is it a gourmet burger? Is it a burger that has more of an Americana sensibility? So think about it very carefully.
Jake,
yes,
you
chef.
clearly had the most stunning halibut dish in our last challenge, so therefore you get to pick your team.
Yes, chef.
Come over here, please, buddy.
Take it!
How you feeling?
I feel great.
I'm gonna ask for you to nominate the first member of your team.
Okay.
Jake, with his experience with beef, that's gonna be the winning team in my mind. I wanted to be a part of that team so much. To me, it would be a huge advantage in this competition.
First nominee is actually going to be Tracy.
Oh, thank you, Jakey.
I love this girl. She's awesome. She cooks with a lot of love, a lot of passion. Secondly, I'm going to go with this girl. She kind of struggled on her last challenge, and I want to try and help kind of build her back up, you know, on a personal level. So Whitney, I want you to come over here, yeah? Third choice, I feel like going into battle, I've got to have my guys on the ground that can lead the troops. And today, that's Lee. I want Lee on my team.
Jake won the challenge. I immediately knew I'm not going to be on his team. We're both, I think, alphas, you know, and very dominant in our situations, like to do things our way. I was just ready to go to battle, ready to go to war on this.
So, the last pick, take a good look at them because it's your last.
I got to go with Tony.
Wow.
Tony and I were like peas and carrots in the kitchen.
Okay.
And he keeps me level and keeps me calm.
I was psyched, you know? I felt we had a rock-solid team.
Good, good, good. Take one and pass them along. Put them on. Likewise, red team, take them on, pass them along.
Jake believes he has picked the winning team by choosing Tracy, Whitney, Tony, and Lee, while the remaining cooks, Sharon, Chital, Slim, David, and Mike, by default, have become the underdogs.
We're not the team that was picked. However, being an underdog is always extra motivation. Nothing to lose, something to prove.
Each trucker will have a burger from the blue team and a burger from the red team. Whichever burger they prefer wins the challenge. The losing team will face a pressure test, and on the back of that pressure test, one of you will be eliminated from MasterChef. You'll all have 30 minutes prep time. 30 minutes starting from now. Off you go.
Right.
Go.
In the truck?
The teams have only 30 minutes before the truckers start to arrive. In this short time, they must first select their meats, buns, and toppings, and then grind, season, and prep 100 patties for service.
Right, blue team, burger, what is it?
We're doing we got two different types of red meat going in here.
What cut of beef we got in there? What have you got, short rib?
Short rib
chuck,
and short loin too, yeah?
Short loin.
Yeah.
Any pork in there?
No, no.
Okay, garnish for the burger, what is it?
Buttered lettuce.
Yep.
Slice of onion.
Yes.
Slice of tomato. And a killer little slaw we got on the side. We're going with kind of a Route 66 burger and top it with some killer slaw, you know, like the secret sauce, if you will. How are we doing, girls?
We're great.
Are you done?
Done.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to come
Let's
and
get it
help.
out here, get it set up. Ask what Lee needs for help or help Whitney slice onions, okay?
Okay, got it.
You girls start going on the meat. These are Americans. I think we should do 100% beef.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the red team is also opting for a 100% all-beef burger and an eclectic blend of accompaniments.
We knew we had to make it powerful. We had to add a lot of flavor in there. Apple cider vinegar. I'm making a barbecue sauce.
Okay.
I'm making barbecue. Definitely bacon. What trucker doesn't like bacon in a burger? Good chunk of caramelized sauteed onion, Swiss cheese, blue cheese with a bold, spicy barbecue sauce. That's a burger.
So, Dave, just explain to me what's in there, please.
Blue cheese,
Yeah.
panko breadcrumbs,
Yes.
granulated onion powder, granulated garlic powder, and black pepper, and smoked paprika.
Is there anything that's not in there? You put the blue cheese in the mix?
Blue cheese in the mix.
That's ambitious.
I really love blue cheese. It gets beautifully melted, and you know, like you can see the spots. It looks real cool. You bite into it and it dribbles out.
Red team, blue cheese inside the burger, and then a barbecue sauce.
And bacon. No flavors make sense.
I think the red team has definitely fallen prey to the celebrity chef burger syndrome.
Yeah.
Don't want it. 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes left.
I'm slicing up some short ribs, getting the meat ready with Jake here. We're doing a 50-50 combo with 2 cuts of meat. Kind of very Americana, but I think we're gonna pull this off today.
Whenever you have some patties ready.
Yeah, we're working on it right now. Right behind you.
Jake took control. Tony, me, Lee, this, Whitney, prep. You know, everybody got their jobs. Everybody just fell in line. We were a well-oiled machine.
You guys are kicking ass.
While the blue team remains calm and collected, the red team discovers a crucial problem with their beef and blue cheese patties.
Oh my God. I can't serve that, dude.
It's leaking all over the grill. It's smoking everywhere.
The blue cheese just gunked all over the place, got all over the griddle, melted through. It was a complete disaster.
Yo, no blue cheese in the patty, please!
Terrible. Yeah, bad call, guys.
No blue cheese, put it away.
You got it.
2 minutes left until the first trucker arrives. 100 burgers each.
Come on, dude.
With only 2 minutes left, the blue team's burger station is in full swing. But on the red team, panic is taking hold as they scramble to prep a whole new batch of burgers.
We need a lot more meat, guys. We're screwed.
Just turn those out first, brother. Come on.
Where's the salt and pepper? Have to salt and pepper this.
The red team at this point is in jeopardy of not having food when the truckers show up here in the next couple of minutes.
Right.
The blue team, judging from a dozen burgers on the grill and a set-up line, will have food to offer the truckers.
Doesn't matter how good your food is if you can't get it made and put up in time.
Okay, guys, I think we can see the first trucker coming now.
It's utter chaos.
Are you doing the buns? What's going on?
No, we gotta do patties.
Come on, guys.
We're like, what the is going on right now?
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Guys, the truckers are starting to arrive. Here they come.
Hey, how are you today? We're gonna get you a lovely burger.
As the first truckers roll in, the blue team is prepped and ready to go, serving up their all-beef patty topped with raw onion, lettuce, tomatoes, Swiss cheese, and an old-fashioned coleslaw.
There you go, you enjoy that, okay?
I would say this is the best burger I've had in years. Let's go, blue!
Our burgers are firing. Truckers are coming through. We're feeding them. I look over at the red team, and it's utter chaos.
Hold on, Shito, grab this.
Patty's over here.
No, let her do it, brother. Come on. Do it.
What
Come
about
on.
the burgers?
Dude, are you doing the burgers, right?
No, you are.
Scrapping the blue cheese from their patty mix has put the red team way behind schedule.
Butter lettuce, butter lettuce.
Butter?
Right.
What the hell are you asking for?
You're gonna put the burgers on? You're gonna put the bacon on?
Me?
No.
Oh, he's doing
Bacon's not ready, dude.
Okay, fine.
Buns are burning. Bacon's not cooked. It's not cooking evenly. Crowded in that pan, man.
Open these up? Okay, we got them.
These open. These are open.
Red team,
Yes, chef.
seriously, get a bit of teamwork going on. Right now, look, it's looking a little bit embarrassing.
Yes, chef.
Chital, they can't vote for the red team unless they taste the red team's burger.
I realize that.
Help Dave make those patties right now, please.
Red team, any burgers ready, please? Yeah, can we serve? Come on, guys. In all honesty, on a normal day, would you really wait for a burger when you've been driving for 6 hours? No chance.
Just give me one done piece, Mike. Thank you.
Finally, the red team is serving their gourmet all-beef burger, topped with sautéed onion, bacon, Swiss cheese, and their secret weapon, Sharon's Chipotle barbecue sauce.
There we go, man. Enjoy. Bon appetit.
That's the first burger out, guys, yeah? Congratulations.
With 100 hungry truckers to be served, the race is on. The first team to 51 votes wins, while the losing team faces the dreaded pressure test, where one person will be eliminated.
Okay, red team, blue team, listen to me. Chris has had a burger from each team. He's now going to cast the first vote on which one he prefers. So 2 different burgers, one from the blue team and one from the red team.
Come on, baby, blue.
I am not feeling confident at all with our first trucker. But what I did know is that we were making a kick-ass burger, and that burger was gonna be the best burger out there.
Interesting combinations. Which one did you prefer? Was it from the blue team or the red team?
It's gotta be blue. It's gotta be blue.
Yeah, blue.
We might be disorganized, but we make a hell of a burger. Come on.
Pull it.
The red team.
Yeah!
Hallelujah!
Why did you prefer the red team over the blue team?
The sauce is good.
Right.
And the hamburger was good. I mean, it was done just right.
That don't mean nothing.
That's one burger.
Red team or blue team?
Red team.
Red team, wow. Off you go.
I had just told my blue team, whatever is happening with the scoreboard, it doesn't matter. Just stay focused on the job at hand, and the best burger will win.
enjoy that, okay?
It's great coleslaw. Good. It's like homemade, like your mom would make, you know?
Make sure you vote for the blue team.
5-3.
The red team burger is electric chair food. You understand that? If I was going in a chair, I'd want a red team burger.
Okay, red team, it's 5-5. Keep it going, guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go blue.
Oh, competition. All red take.
Yeah, baby.
We're feeling better. You know, we got a rhythm going.
Yes.
And I think that was our problem from the start.
Yeah.
We were all over the place.
Now it's our turn. We're just like a perfectly oiled machine. And then I look over to the score, and we're tied. It's game time.
Get them in the fat, and then just give them a quick sear and put them on here. I got you. And put my buns there, and then you're gonna toast them right up here.
In a bold move to break the tie, Sharon comes up with a clever idea.
Yeah, toasted buns, in the bacon juice. All right, that's working, man.
Yeah, get that bacon in there.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
I took the bun, put it in that bacon grease, let it sit in it for a couple minutes and marinate and do what it wanted to do. Then I put it back on the grill, and I got really the most beautiful toasted bun you've ever seen in your life.
I like that touch, a little bacon grease there on it.
Yeah. Wow, that is a showstopper right there. Look at that.
We're making bacon buns. Oh, yeah. Bacon bun, bacon bun.
Best hamburger he ever had, you guys! Oh, yeah!
Adaptability, baby.
I'm not worried. There's a bunch of blue plates out there right now, and they're going to end up walking up there tugging on that blue handle. That's what I'm talking about.
Win. Yeah! Someone put those burgers onto the grill.
I love you!
Oh, yeah!
They've just hit 30. Red team, well done.
All of a sudden, the red scoreboard starts lighting up like crazy, and I was just like, how is this possibly happening?
This is the burger that's beating your ass at the moment. Have a taste, guys, yeah? It's not too late to adjust. First one to 51, yeah?
With the red team surging ahead, Gordon offers the blue team a taste of the opposition's burger.
Raw bacon right out of the gate. I'd serve no bacon before I'd serve raw bacon.
A little dense. A little dense, I think.
A lot dense. That burger I just tasted was gross. To me, it was gross. It was burger slaughtered in barbecue sauce and raw bacon. So
Okay, you're cooking for truckers.
we do the best we can.
Now it's gone a little bit too plain, and it's not too late to change. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely, yes, Chef.
Good.
I've heard you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Absolutely. I heard what Gordon had said, but I'm not just going to jump ship in the middle of my deal and take off in a different direction.
You pick the teams, yeah? You chose the recipe.
I'm proud of my team.
I'm not asking you
We
proud or
win
not.
together, we lose together.
And don't sound like a loser. You want to win this competition, right?
Absolutely, we will win this competition. Let me put it to you this way. There is no way that the red team had a better burger than the blue team.
Yeah! You're 7 away from winning, red team. 7 burgers away from winning. Red team are now serving double burgers, yeah?
You got a double well done, right?
Double with cheese.
Double with cheese.
Double burger, medium with cheese, crispy bacon.
You were talking my language.
We're kicking the blue team's butt here. Double patty, double cheese, double bacon, extra everything. We adjusted, we improvised, we were adaptable, and that was our edge.
6 burgers away from winning.
These people are saying it's the best burger they've had. They love the sauce.
I think that this is where it's not only cooking. You got to do some marketing. You
Yeah.
got to think like a restaurant.
Look at this. Mike is out on the floor,
Work the line.
tableside, spooning out barbecue sauce.
Here we go. What do we got?
Tailspin.
Red team.
Red or blue? Red? Another red.
Come on, guys.
We're trying, we're trying.
Come on. Come on, man. We need to sell these burgers, baby. Look, don't worry about the temperature. Just serve them. Serve them.
Come on, red team!
We need a vote. We need a vote.
Let's go blue! Let's go blue!
And it's 47. Amazing.
47, guys. Come on.
So guys, remember the first 1 to 51 wins.
Tracy, come on. We need all those burgers served. All the burgers
Okay.
served. All
No,
those.
okay. No problem.
Right now.
Yes. Yo. 49. Here we go. Whoa.
On that board is 50. One more vote.
Okay, red team, blue team. This next vote could win the competition for the red team if this trucker pulls that cord. Sir, off you go.
Our burger was a better burger. The weaker burger won today.
Not only did we win, We kicked the really cocky team's butt, who still, after we won, thought that they had a better burger. I let the truckers speak for themselves, and they spoke red team all the way.
With the red team safe, the blue team is about to face the dreaded pressure test that will send one of them home.
This is my first pressure test, so the only thing I know to expect is the absolute unexpected.
This means business. You know, somebody's gonna actually go home today.
It's tense. I was legitimately scared.
Under this black curtain in front of you are 25 ingredients. They feature things from all over the world. You have ingredients that you might be comfortable with. You might have things here that you've never seen before.
Now, this is a unique pressure test. Identifying these ingredients with your eyes, yes? Today's pressure test, you'll guess as many ingredients as you can in a row. When you get an ingredient wrong, your time is done. The individual that guesses the fewest ingredients from this table is leaving MasterChef.
Out of this whole team, I'm the only one who's actually faced the pressure test already. I'm kind of confident with knowing I'm the only one who's experienced this already.
Jake, you're going first. Let's go.
So I'm thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna walk in and the judges are gonna say, okay, Tracy, you have to name 25 or you're going home because Jake is gonna get all 25.
Okay, Jake, be clever. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joe, Graham.
I'm looking at these 25 ingredients and I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. My eyes are darting around. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that I get. I'm seeing a few things that I probably am pretty sure about. And then I'm seeing a handful of things that I'm kind of like, I don't really know what that is. I was shooting for 20.
Okay, Jake, take one ingredient onto the table and tell us exactly what it is. What are they?
Those are golden raisins.
Correct. One. Good job, Jake.
I know exactly why it's called a pressure test because you are under a tremendous amount of pressure. It's one shot on each ingredient. And if you get it wrong, that's it. That's your number. So there's zero room for error.
Jake, what is that?
Tomatillo.
Correct. Well done. Two.
Keep it going, buddy.
I was just really trying to stick with what I knew and work my way through those ingredients.
What is that?
Made soup from it many times. It's a butternut squash.
3. Well done.
Yeah.
And this is about touching.
Absolutely.
Texture. Identification with the eyes. Cooking with the eyes.
Okay.
What are they?
Macadamia nuts.
Congratulations. 4.
Yeah.
Good job. Confident start. And not the easiest ingredients you've chosen. Love it.
Oh man, he's gonna set the bar real high for the rest of them because he knows his ingredients really well. So whoever's gonna come next is gonna have it hard.
What is that?
That is definitely rosemary.
Congratulations. Well done.
Go, Jake. My strategy was get as much as you know down and then go to the stuff that you know, are like 70 or 80% sure on. That's a plantain.
Correct. Well done.
All right. Yeah.
Job, Jake.
That's lemongrass. It's filet.
Wow.
Smoked salmon.
Congratulations. Well done.
And if you get through that, you eventually, me personally, was going to be faced with that I have never even seen before.
Wow. Jake, what is that?
It's okra.
Correct.
Thank you.
Well done. 10. 15 left. Keep it going. Really good start. Jake, what is that?
That's rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Well done. Excellent. 11 in a row. Correct. How many are you unsure about now?
Oh, maybe half a dozen.
Okay. The 12th ingredient. Tough one, this one.
Yeah.
The pressure's really on.
Okay.
Have you ever cooked with that ingredient before?
I really don't cook it. I just kind of used it in dishes, but not so much cooking it.
It cooks brilliantly.
It does.
What is that?
Sorrel?
Sorrel. Jake, that is watercress.
Ah, you were sorely mistaken.
Jake, you've scored 11 out of 25. Sorrel. Jake!
11 ingredients? No way. I'm thinking to myself, dude, you blew it. You're done. Bye-bye.
Next up is Tony. Let's go. Okay, Tony, pressure test. The number to beat is 11 out of 25.
I was like, Jake got 11? Man, I was pegging Jake to get like 22 or something like that. But I felt like, I had a shot at, at least getting a dozen of these things.
Think wisely. Tony, what is that?
That is rosemary.
Congratulations.
All right, Tony.
Keep it going, bro.
Good start. Okay. Ingredient number 2. What is that?
I'm gonna say it's nectarine.
Congratulations. Well done.
I'm starting to cycle through my brain, through the mental Rolodex here,
Tony, what is that?
I believe it is a catfish. I'm gonna say that's macadamia nut.
Come on, man.
I'm like, all right, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is. I feel like, all right, I think I can get to 11, at least tie Jake here. Tomatillo?
Well done. What is that?
I'm gonna say it's okra. I'm gonna say it's blue cheese.
You're over there and you're watching somebody that's got your fate in their hands. It's a super emotional train wreck just waiting to happen.
I'm gonna say that's a filet mignon. I'm gonna go with plantain.
Is lucky number 9.
Yeah. Come on, Tony.
Go, Tony.
A few more, buddy.
Next ingredient. Is it going to send you to double figures? Think wisely. Ingredient number 10. What is that?
I believe it's a passion fruit. That's just jumping out at me right now, just seeing the way it's laying down, so I'm gonna go with the passion fruit.
If you're right, you're 1 ingredient away from tying with Jake. That ingredient is a fruit, but not passion. It's a star fruit. 9 out of 25.
Passion fruit. I don't know what I was thinking. I never would have thought twice about it. I would have said a star fruit. I've seen it in the market 1,000 times. I'm an idiot.
Jake.
Yes, chef.
Big deep breath. Climb the stairs.
Yes, chef.
Congratulations.
Wow. Tony.
I shot myself in the foot. I knew what so many other things are on that thing.
Lee, let's go.
Yes, you are.
Okay. The number to beat is 9. 9.
I am extremely happy. All I need to do is guess 10, and I know that I have this. These are things that I can name in my sleep. In my hand, I have a nectarine. This is a butternut squash. Right here, I have rosemary. This is a papaya. Here I have macadamia nuts. This is okra. These are golden raisins. These are tomatillos. This is star fruit.
You're tied with Tony. Well done. 9 in a row.
Lee comes up, and he just starts firing things off, and I was like, I'm screwed. You know, bring in whoever's next. Bring in Whitney or Tracy.
Lee, get this right. You're joining Jake. What's in your hand?
In my hand, I have smoked salmon.
Join Jake. Congratulations. Well done.
Yeah.
Woo, Lee! Good job, Lee. Thank you. Well done.
He nailed it. Going upstairs. And then there were 2.
Right, Whitney. Tony got 9 in a row correct. Good luck.
She's 22. I'm like, maybe, you know, the pressure.
That's quick. First ingredient.
This is okra.
Dear Lord, please. I'm like, you know, I need some company over here.
Tomatillo. These are dried black-eyed peas.
I see a lot of some southern things going on. You know, she started rattling them off.
These are golden raisins. This is a butternut squash. It's a nectarine. It's smoked salmon. It's rosemary. This is a papaya.
She went for the plantains. I'm like, oh, Whitney, please say banana. Please say banana.
Not an easy one. What's on that plate?
This is a plantain.
But no such luck.
Well done. 10 in a row. Good girl.
Starting to get hot. Even like doing like signature dishes or cooking in that kitchen, I haven't sweat like I was sweating up there today.
Last up, Tracy.
All right, Trace.
Tracy.
Doctor's in the house.
Woo, Tracy!
You're the last up. The pressure is really on. Tony, how are you feeling?
I feel like it's getting late early around here.
Tracy.
Yes.
Tony got 9 out of 25 correct.
Really? Seriously? 9? He only got 9?
10, the pressure's off. 9, you tie with Tony. Any less than 9, Tracy, you're leaving MasterChef.
All right. Being a girl from Georgia, I'm gonna go with these little babies right here first.
And I'm thinking, oh, here's another southern girl.
It is a sign of good luck, and these are black-eyed peas.
That brought you lots of luck. Well done. Good start. Really good.
Way to get it started, Tracy.
There you go.
This is okra, plantain, catfish. These are golden raisins. This is smoked salmon. That is rosemary. This is rhubarb.
Well done.
Don't let him get you, girl. Like, you know, bottom of the 9th, bases are loaded. I only got 1 run lead and there's nobody out, and it's not feeling good.
You've got 8 ingredients in a row correct. You need this one to tie with Tony.
It is a nectarine.
You sure it's not a Georgia?
No. I'm a Georgia peach. That's not a Georgia peach.
Congratulations, Tracy. You are now tied with nectarines.
Well done.
This next ingredient is either going to be my favorite ingredient or it's going to be the ingredient that will haunt me for the rest of my life other than a cupcake. Just want to be absolutely sure.
You have to be 100% certain.
Right. Okay, let me look over these ingredients again. I kind of zone in on, you know, this red meat. It seems pretty straightforward, but they have got to put a ringer on here. They have got to put something on this table that is gonna trip up all of these smart contestants. All right, let's do this. You guys wouldn't trick me, right?
If you get this ingredient right, Tony is eliminated from MasterChef.
I just hope I have what it takes just to make it back into the safe haven and keep my apron and keep on fighting here.
Name that ingredient, please.
This is filet mignon.
Tracy.
Just say it.
It's filet mignon. Well done. Congratulations. Join the rest of them. Tony, please come over. Thank you. Your journey's been amazing, and you took us all by surprise. Trust me, deep down inside, there's an amazing, passionate, burning chef at heart there. Continue following that dream. And if you don't find that dream, then give me a call.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Right on, Tony.
Yay.
Me.
See you at home, kid.
It just bums me out. That's not how I wanted to leave. I beat myself today, and that's the worst part about it. I really wanted to shine. Like, I wanted that day where I had the best dish, and I didn't get that chance. And, you know, I got to learn new things in this competition. I got to learn that I can go outside my comfort zone, and I can cook with things I'm not familiar with. And I pulled it off, and I mean, if I could do that, it made me feel like I could do anything. You know, you only get one shot at this life, and go out there, you just keep smiling, living and breathing, and having a good time.
Next time on MasterChef. The theme of the invention test is romance. But some will leave with a broken heart.
Go back to your station. I'm not tasting this crap.
When the amateur cooks must deliver on one of the most romantic days of all.
All of you are going to be cooking for a wedding.
Some of them fall short of the occasion.
David, if you don't know where the salmon is, you've got to find out where it is. Come on.
Look at me. We're not done yet. Look at me.
That is...
And must face the most intimidating pressure test to date.
2 of you will be leaving MasterChef.
Previously on MasterChef, the competition for the title heated up.
This could be a dessert that you could put in a restaurant. My cupcake is horrible.
28-year-old financial advisor Sharon shocked the judges.
Sharon, well done.
By baking the perfect cupcake.
Absolutely phenomenal.
After a rocky start.
It's looking a little bit embarrassing. We're burning buns and we're not even cooking burgers.
Butter lettuce. Butter? What the hell are you asking for?
The red team turned it around. College student Slim fell short of the judges' expectations.
I'm not going to even eat this sauce because I don't eat garlic boiled in cream.
And for Tony and Farooq, the consequences were devastating.
Take off your apron. Your time is done in MasterChef.
Tonight, some will make the best dishes yet.
You knocked this challenge out of the park.
This is the most unique dish we've seen in the history of MasterChef.
But what's under this mystery box will bring one competitor to tears.
I don't want to be on the camera.
Don't worry about the camera. What's the matter?
And it may cost her the MasterChef crown. Now, 9 amateur cooks remain. The last contestant standing will receive $250,000, a cookbook publishing deal, and become the first American MasterChef.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen.
There's 9 of you left, and the standard is going up from here. We're going to really, really expect you to put professional level food on the plate today.
As the competition intensifies, we need to be spot on with our dishes, really thinking about plate presentation, flavor profiles, especially when, oh, let me check that, we're down to the final 9.
As always, the day begins with
another mystery box challenge.
The contestants will have only 60 minutes to create a glorious dish using a surprise mystery box ingredient. Only the top 3 most tantalizing dishes will be tasted by the judges.
Now, in every mystery box challenge, usually the ingredients are underneath the box. Today, all the ingredients, bar one, are outside the box. Cucumber, apple, tomatoes, prosciutto, peanuts, asparagus. There is one mystery ingredient underneath that box.
Oh my goodness, like what could possibly be under the box?
Right, on the count of 3, slowly lift the box. 1.
Your adrenaline's pumping, your heart's racing, your eyes are open, and you're just like, what the heck is in this mystery box?
2.
I wouldn't even begin to guess what the mystery box challenge is going to be today. I mean, monkey ninjas could fly out of the sky and show us knife techniques. So who really knows?
3.
Awesome.
I about backed up and fell over because it scared me so much. I wasn't expecting to see a live crab in front of me.
There it is, the most amazing Dungeness crab. It's alive and kicking. Now come alive in the challenge. Put your best dish forward.
To become a master chef, you must work with the freshest ingredients. But this ingredient is fresher than one competitor can handle.
I'm a Hindu, I was raised Hindu, and we don't believe in taking the life of an animal. I grew up in a vegetarian home. I've never gone hunting, fishing. I've never killed anything before.
Excited? Yes, chef. 1 hour to cook the most amazing Dungeness crab dish. Starting from now. Off you go. Shital, you okay? What's wrong? Tell me, 2 seconds. What's wrong? No, Shital, come here, 2 seconds.
I don't want to be on the camera.
Don't worry about the camera. What's the matter?
I've never killed anything in my life.
You've never what?
I don't think I can kill the crab. This whole concept is...
Don't get upset. Come on. You've never killed a crab or
Never.
lobster, fish?
Never.
No? Okay. What do you want to do with the dish?
I have to grow up a little bit.
You tell me what you want to do with it, and I can help. What would you like? The hardest thing is just put it into the water.
Moving around.
It's moving around. Okay. Why don't
It's fine.
Why don't I
I'll-
just drop it in the water for you?
I'll do it.
You sure?
Yes.
That'd be great if you could. You know that.
Yes.
You can do it. Yeah, you're here to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. Okay. Come on. You'll be fine.
Go on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You can do it. Good luck.
Thank you.
While Shital wrestles with the thought of killing a crab, others have no problem at all. Bye-bye.
It smells amazing.
Incredible.
We are super excited to try these dishes.
Light years away from where you guys started.
I'm gonna make a roll of my crab wrapped in fresh cucumber, and that's gonna be wrapped again in prosciutto to add some saltiness into it. I wanna utilize every bit of the ingredients that I've been given, but that's dangerous because I can make it too complicated. I can completely lose my sense of direction with it. So that was what I was a bit nervous about.
What do you got, Mike? What's going on?
I'm doing crab kind of 2 ways, a little east meets west kind of deal. When I finish off the Asian sauce, I'm gonna try to use some of that crab butter in there to kind of finish off with that. It's definitely a risk.
Fusion equals confusion sometimes, right? We
Yeah,
talked about
absolutely.
that.
I agree with you.
What I'm gonna do is create some kind of like crab, like a warm crab salad, and I will serve that with like a spicy gazpacho sauce. I'm trying to just go all out with something that's, you know, extremely flavorful and fun to look at as well. That's my strategy right now.
Getting a lot of technique going out there. I think they've got the idea and they're pushing the box a little bit. We're going to get some restaurant quality dishes, hopefully.
Lee, I believe, is making a gazpacho, and that's what I would have done with this challenge. So I'm really excited to try that one.
They have to respect this ingredient. They have to really respect it.
Even the most seasoned chefs can have difficulties preparing a crab dish.
Just stop for 2 seconds. That needs to be cooked, otherwise it will be flavorless. You'll have a dry crab. The minute you separate
cook it first? I'm sorry.
The crab's live.
Yes, sir.
Right, so you're torturing it now. So not only is it inhumane, but you're going to ruin the flavor. Seal that there.
Yes, sir.
That's the goodness gone. But the minute you start doing that, you've left the flavor on the chopping board. The flavor needs to stay in the crab. So if I was you, I'd get that
Yes, sir.
cooked as soon as possible.
Sorry about that.
You can't separate, pull it apart in an inhumane way. And all the goodness is on the board. So I'm expecting a very dry crab there.
In our faith, every living thing has a soul, so that's it. So it's tough. Clock is ticking. I have to kill this animal. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, to be honest.
Today's Mystery Box Challenge is not for the weak of heart. And one contestant's beliefs are clashing with the competition.
I've never killed anything before. So seeing that little live creature and knowing that if I'm here to compete, I am gonna have to take the soul of this crab. Sorry. If I'm going to kill an animal, I better do something really, really amazing with it.
Good. Well done. Big deep breath. Excellent. Okay, great.
Yeah.
You're over the hurdle now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what are you making? What are you going to be doing?
I'm just making a simple Thai crab curry.
So it'll be like a nice, light, sweet crab curry.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Just under 10 minutes to go, guys.
What do you got, Sharon?
I'm going outside the box. Really try to impress you guys with some sort of gourmet tartine.
What could go wrong with this dish?
Anything can completely fall apart on me and not work out that way.
Do you have a plan B in case that happens?
This is the first time I think I've ever seen you actually look nervous.
Well, I got.
you nervous?
No, I just got to knock this out, man.
Who's your biggest competition here?
I think Lee and I both come from the same place. We got similar passions. We cook with the same style. And that makes me a bit nervous because I got some tricks under my sleeve that I think he does as well.
Sharon he's a talented cook, you know, but I don't believe that he cooks from the heart. I really don't. I don't believe that he has the passion that I have, and that is the main difference between us.
5 minutes to go. You should now start thinking about plating it up and putting those finishing touches to that Dungeness crab.
How we looking, Lee?
We're looking fantastic.
He's got the ring out. He's a PVC boy.
Ingredients are coming together. Everything's flavored up. It's all about the plating. Some gazpacho andalouse.
It smells and looks amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Keep it going, guys, yes?
I have a career in finance that I've done very, very well at, but there's a burning desire in my heart to do something else. I want to be a chef.
I'm going all out without holding anything back. And $250,000 is no joke.
Keep it going, guys, yes? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Done. Everybody step away from there. Dish, please.
I didn't finish my plate. Once again, I failed at time management, and it was not pretty whatsoever. It looked like a pile of crap on bread.
Chantel, how are you feeling?
Awesome.
You can do it.
I finished.
Good, well done.
I'm feeling extremely proud of myself for having gotten through it without completely falling apart.
Having scrutinized all 9 dishes, the judges are ready to pick the 3 most mouth-watering for tasting. Whoever creates the winning dish will then be in control of the next stage of the competition.
Look at my dish and go, that's a pretty good looking dish, man. Like, good job. I was hoping that I could get that win for sure.
First one. Having watched the way you executed the dish, We're excited to taste it.
I'm looking at the plate, and the plate's smiling at me. Today, I'm going to be in the top 3, and I have no doubt about that.
That dish belongs to... Sharon. Let's go, big boy.
My eyes lit up. I was like, yes. I felt great because I really put my heart into that plate.
This dish has visual impact, very intricate. Dangerous thing, wrapping the crab with a prosciutto. The actual shape of the roll, we're looking for a texture of a crunch, a vibrant citrus flavor with a delicate sweetness of the crab.
The delicate sweetness, right, and the citrus will be in the apple reduction with the ginger. So make sure you incorporate that in there too, Chef.
I love the fact you're now telling me how to eat. Thank you so much. At the age of 43, I know how to eat properly,
Absolutely.
but very gracious of you, thank you. Should I put a bib on, or?
No, no.
The problem with that dish is automatically, I want more. It is delicious, fresh, vibrant. You've respected the ingredients, but you've been very clever and very, very creative. Love it.
Thank you.
The second dish that we think is going to taste delicious belongs to Lee.
So basically, it's Dungeness crab salad with some fresh avocado and then gazpacho andaluz as the sauce.
Your dishes haven't been the worst. They haven't been the greatest. They've just kind of been in the middle somewhere. This one just screamed to me right away, and I'm so excited to try because this is exactly what I would have been making with this challenge. You knocked this challenge out of the park.
Thank you very much.
This is awesome. You have gone from down here to jumping up to the top, and now you're a force to be reckoned with. So keep on that track, okay?
Thank you very much, Chef.
the third dish that we're excited about tasting. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Shitao.
I'm shocked when they call my name. I thought that the third person would be Mike. That would make sense, you know?
I was feeling pretty bad. I was like, because I wanted to be up there. I'm thinking to my dish, what could I have done? What could I have done to have made it a top 3 dish?
The first 2 minutes into the challenge, it looked like you were done, beat, defeated. The smell, the excitement from the sauce, the aroma, and the delicacy in terms of the way you cook the crab is what we're dying to taste.
Considering what we had asked you to do, you might criticize this dish perhaps for being too simple, but I think that it excels in its simplicity. Congratulations. I'm sure that crab is very, very happy to give his life for this dish.
Good job, good job.
3 stunning dishes. Now we have to select one winner from those 3. Tough one. Very, very tough. That was a very difficult choice. But the reason why we chose this individual, because all 3 of us believe this is the best and the most unique dish we've seen so far in the history of MasterChef. And that dish belongs to Lee. Well done.
Look out, Lee's in town.
You've really proven to yourself and us today that you are a force to be reckoned with.
I was pissed. I could make a gazpacho with my eyes closed, and it doesn't feel good not being in first place.
Lee, ready for your next challenge?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Lee now gets to choose the main ingredient for the invention test. Whatever he selects, everybody else must cook with. Whoever makes the worst dish will be eliminated from MasterChef. As always, the theme of this challenge is in the hands of the judges.
The theme of today is romance. Now, listen to me. You're tall, you're good looking. You know how to woo a lady, right? You know how to seduce a lady. Yes or no?
Well, that's how I got my girlfriend, so yeah. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today, and I cook for her every day.
Now, you're faced with a huge advantage right now because of what you select, everybody else cooks with, yeah? What don't you want under these cloths?
One ingredient I don't want is any kind of chocolate. My girlfriend hates chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate fan.
It doesn't get any more romantic than that.
Ready?
Yep.
Passion fruit. I lived in Hawaii where these grew wild all over, and they are intoxicating.
And from the land where love was invented, we have the finest Italian burrata. Burrata. One of the most unique milk products, perhaps in the entire world. Burrata. It's mozzarella with ricotta and buttermilk on the inside.
Amazing. Out of these three ingredients, the one ingredient you choose, everybody else cooks with. So be very clever.
It's a tough choice. I am going to go with
Okay, good. Lee, excited?
Very excited, Chef.
Okay. The theme across today's challenge is romance. Lee had three stunning ingredients to choose from. The first ingredient was the most amazing array of chocolates. The second ingredient, passion fruit.
Passion fruit. Oh boy. How do you put together flavors when you don't know what an ingredient even tastes like?
And the third ingredient, burrata.
Burrata cheese is delicious stuff, but I couldn't think of a romantic dish to do with it.
Lee chose passion fruit. Fragrant, stunning passion fruit. Don't even go anywhere near playing safe. One of you will be leaving MasterChef. You've all got 2.5 minutes in that pantry. Starting from now. Off you go, guys.
For the two youngest competitors, a romantic theme challenge may be a big problem.
I don't have a boyfriend and I haven't really dated, and so I just feel like I'm going in totally blind. I've never cooked for a guy or made a romantic dinner for a guy, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can of it, passionate.
I suck at romance. I absolutely do. It's horrible. That's difficult for me to be like, oh, hi, honey, how are you? This is my gift to you. I can't do that.
1 hour to seduce us with your dishes. Starting from now.
I'd like to play to my strengths. I know passion fruit real well. I grew up with it. I have some ideas up my sleeve. The judges are gonna be blown away.
Smell that. I mean, it's so natural, pungent, and incredibly aromatic.
I think that it's one of those things that you don't really want to cook because it starts separating everything. Once you go over 212 degrees and bring it to a boil, it starts to kind of coagulate.
You start cooking this and you reduce it down, it becomes bitter.
You don't think it would go with lamb? Probably
Not at all.
Too delicate.
Pork would go brilliantly well.
Well, I mean, certainly for creating a romantic dish, there couldn't be a more intriguing ingredient.
Oh, young Whitney, what do we got going on?
I am gonna
Sear your
to
scalp?
saute my
What's that?
shrimp. And this is my passion fruit glaze.
So passion fruit glaze and a balsamic reduction?
Yes.
Now, if you were on a first date with a guy that you were into, tell me about the dinner you would cook for him.
This looks sexy to me.
So now what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna make it as sexy as I can, so it'll be a romantic dish that you'll remember.
Right, Mike, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do like a kind of a Japanese inspired sort of dish, beef tataki.
Where's the passion fruit?
Here, I'm gonna infuse that in the ponzu. It's gonna be a passion fruit ponzu.
Okay, great.
Thank you,
Good
Chef.
luck.
Thank you.
Right, David, what is that?
It's a spicy saffron shrimp. I'm making a passion fruit mango.
Looks like a fruit salad there.
More of a salsa, so I'm gonna have some
Salsa.
acid and vinegar in there as well.
Proofs in the taste. Good luck, David.
I hope there's a lot of romance being created out there. We want to be wooed and seduced by your dishes.
I want to taste sexiness, sassiness, passion, romance. All of that should come through in what you're cooking.
You're doing lamb chops and shrimp.
And we're actually gonna do it on skewers, so like little smaller skewers, and have like a little fruit fondue in the middle. So like, because that's why I think of romance. You take things, you dip it in, you feed it to each other.
But a fondue, you think of fondue, you go to dessert. You fondue with the protein?
Yes, yes.
You have David, who's kind of been in the middle recently, so it'd be interesting to see if he can actually pull something together, because God knows what kind of a twisted view on romance that he has. Slim is putting together what seems to be some sort of a family-style platter. Now, I don't know what kind of passion is in that, but...
No.
Maybe she missed the mark.
Not much passion there.
Maybe it's going to be a celebration of her going home. She's going to share it with everybody.
I'm scheming that I didn't win this last challenge. In order for me to get back on top, I need to push it. I decide to cook my dish sous vide. Sous vide literally means in vacuum. It doesn't allow any juice to evaporate, and if executed well, will provide you with an absolutely stunning piece of meat. I go and try to vacuum seal my bag with my fillet. Push the button. Okay, what is going on here?
Sharon, what are you doing? Sous vide?
Trying to, but this damn thing is like more complicated than any woman I've ever met. Vacuum seal, right, Chef?
So, yeah, it's right, it's got to be straight.
But it's not.
But it's not.
And it's sucking, but it doesn't seal it.
You've done this before?
No.
No.
I'm here to push it. I'm here to push it.
Sharon, it's a very adventurous thing to be doing, having never used a machine, yeah, on the verge of absolute stupidity or an absolute genius. All right, guys, less than 30 minutes. Half of your time is up.
I'm gonna have to cancel this. This is making so much killing time. I'm not sure what's going on over here. I may not finish this dish in time.
Let's try a fresh one.
Thank you.
There you go.
Let's hope.
There you go. There you go. It's done.
Fantastic. Really, really appreciate it. I'm supposed to have my meat done, move on to the other stuff.
Okay, 20 minutes left, folks. 20 minutes to create the romance of your life.
I can't believe he's done that. Never used a sous vide machine. Basically, he's boiling in a bag.
In an elimination round.
Yeah,
I mean, it could cost him his place in MasterChef. The sous vide is very, very, very risky stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Sharon pulls this off, it could be the best dish ever in MasterChef.
Right.
My collard greens start to crisp up. And I thought, oh man, I'm in trouble. This is MasterChef. You know, you're not at home cooking for your mom.
Lee, what do you got going on for us?
The idea behind this dish is romance and relationships. They don't always come from where you would expect them. And that's the whole idea behind it, that things can work together. So I have the beef tenderloin, which is gonna be a simple saute, sear on the pan, finish in the oven. And I have my prawns working on over here with the marinade that I made with the passion fruit juice. And I'm just gonna have fun with it, like I have fun with my girlfriend, you know, when I cook for her, and then that's my whole inspiration behind this.
All right, make it lovely.
Okay, guys, coming up to the last minute. Let's hope that it tastes as good as it smells.
I don't have love in my heart, you know. I don't have this wonderful romantic love life happening that I can tap into and figure out how to plate that and create this romantic dish. I just don't have that.
Start putting those finishing touches on that romantic, delicious dish. Let the passion fruit shine.
Come on. There's so much at stake today. If I got eliminated, I would feel like I let myself down.
Romance. My fiance will tell you that I'm a romantic kind of guy. Everything that I am is on that plate. It's gonna be magic.
Come on, make it count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Well done. Well done, well done.
Unreal.
The anxiety escalates in the MasterChef kitchen as the judges prepare to taste all 9 dishes. The contestant with the worst dish will be leaving MasterChef.
Let's start off with the most ambitious use of machinery ever in MasterChef. That's you, Sharon, a sous vide machine. Let's go. Are you mad? A sous vide machine to vacuum pack your beef. Why now when one of you's going home tonight?
Because I have to step it up. I'm here to learn, I'm here to grow, and I'm here to not look back and doubt myself.
Okay. Tell me how you incorporated passion fruit.
So the first step was a demi infused with passion fruit. Then I did a champagne vinaigrette with the seeds and the pulp of the passion fruit.
Here's the thing, when you're using a sous vide machine, there's a huge chance for you to kind of do the exact opposite of what you're looking to do. Instead of imparting more flavor into the beef, it just leaves it as a dull, gray, boring piece of flabby protein. The beef is sublime. It literally does melt in your mouth. It's like butter. And you do pick up a lot of that sear flavor, some of the butter, the thyme that you were basting it in. I saw all that in your pan. Great stuff.
Okay, Jake, let's go, please.
I think I put a lot of romance on my plate. My dish oozed sexuality and romance.
What is that, please?
It's a sexy, seared piece of filet, and then I used the passion fruit as a vinaigrette.
So you mentioned the passion fruit as a vinaigrette.
Yes.
And that's it? The problem here with this dish, Jake, is you've missed the point. The passion fruit didn't have to be the hero of the dish, but the passion fruit's been underused. Truthfully, it's one of your weakest dishes.
You know, I thought the plate was very romantic and had a lot of passion in it and visually pleasing. You know, maybe it was a little too subtle for him. I mean, maybe Gordon likes it rough.
After Jake's disappointing dish, can the ladies bring romance back into the room?
Whitney. What is that?
Passion fruit glazed shrimp and frisee salad.
I think the shrimp they're overcooked. And I think the passion fruit doesn't really come through. It seems very amateur. You know, I know at the beginning I was the one that had to make the choice about you being here. You know, and I put my neck out on the line. And I hope that this isn't the dish that gets you sent home.
Tracy, let's go, please.
Okay, gentlemen, this is a beef tenderloin over fingerling potatoes.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Oh, God.
I will confirm that it's 90% unedible. Chantel, describe the romance in your dish.
I have a very sweet and savory sauce. I use some cayenne pepper to just give it a bit of kick.
What I can say that's good is that you chose a nice plate to put it in.
Next up, Slim, please. Thank you.
With a series of unsuccessful dishes, it's up to Slim to turn things around.
Going into this challenge, oh my God, I need to win. I gave up graduating at Loyola University, New Orleans. Before coming out here, I only had 2 more months. So there's so much at stake for me. This is actually a sweet and savory dish with lamb, shrimp, and fresh fruit. And this is a passion fruit ginger sauce.
When you put lamb on a stick, you've got to at least cut the fat off.
There's a
a lot of ginger in the sauce, right?
Yes, sir.
If we're on a date and you cook that dish for me, I'd go to the bathroom and you'd never see me again. I'd bolt out the door. Damn.
You gotta be kidding me. Slim, this is like a buffet gone bad. Go back to your station. I'm not tasting this crap. You guys have to, at this point in the competition, you need to be listening to what we're telling you about what we're producing, because this is ridiculous.
That was absolutely the worst thing you can possibly do to somebody's dish, is without even tasting it, throwing it away.
Wow, this is serious. I could not believe that level of emotion came out of Joe. Joe threw it in the trash, like slammed it in the trash. After that, I was like, she's out of here. She is going home today.
Mike, let's go.
When Joe came over and slammed Slim's dish into the trash can, it definitely got my attention, because I was thinking, oh my God, I don't want my dish to be going in the dumpster like that. I hope it's good enough.
Wow, look at those colors.
What I have here is a beef tataki sort of lotus flower with a passion fruit ponzu.
I mean, the beef is raw and absolutely delicious. You've got several fruits going on. Grapes, kumquats, strawberries, passion fruit. And it's almost like you've sort of enhanced the flavor of the beef, because you managed to take the density out of the rawness of the beef in a really clever way. Well done. David, let's go, please. Okay, describe it, please.
On your left-hand side, we have me with the arrow through the heart, spicy, savory side. And on the left, you have the delicate, gorgeous sweetness of my fiance. So I think together, you know, they make a perfect marriage.
I want to keep on eating this.
Please feel free.
Amazing. It's not fruit salad and shrimp. It's effectively a very intellectual dish that kind of plays off. You got heat and you got the sweetness of the fruit. A very tricky and complex dish in its simplicity, but you nailed it, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, Lee, please.
Winning the crab challenge and going into the invention test, I'm extremely happy, I'm extremely confident, but I'm still humble.
What is that, please?
The inspiration behind this plate is the imperfections of relationships and things that are not supposed to go together that actually do go very well together.
All of you should come up here and try this. This is really propelling Lee to MasterChef levels.
Experience what we're experiencing, will you? All the knife and forks are on here. Run up, have a taste. Quick as you can.
What an honor. I mean, to be a model to follow for the rest, it's overwhelming, but at the same time, it proves that I am going all the way.
I'm not gonna taste Lee's dish. The way I look at it is I'm not here to just tag along. I'm here to win.
Lee, really good job. Really good job indeed.
Thank you very much, Chef. Thank you.
After tasting all 9 dishes, the judges confer on which dish won their hearts and which ones were lacking the passion. The cook with the worst dish will be leaving MasterChef.
Let's get to our winner. Today, we were looking for the best dish. A dish that oozed passion. And there was one individual that did that. For the second time. Lee, congratulations. Well done.
It's only less than a year ago that I started getting into this elevated level of cooking. World-renowned chefs and restaurateurs are tasting something that I produce, and I'm getting these praises and these compliments.
You've set the pace in MasterChef. Normally, we'll call up the worst 3 dishes out of the 9. Tonight, we're going for 4. This has taken us by somewhat of a surprise because they are individuals we thought would deliver romance. I want all 4 of you to come forward right now. They are the girls. That's right. All 4 of you, please step forward.
My immediate thought was, that sucks, because it's the women who were cooking for male judges, and apparently we suck at wooing.
If there was ever a time for all 4 of you to shine that would deliver romance, oozing off that plate, it would have been today. And sadly, you delivered the opposite.
I just felt like, how is it possible that 4 vibrant, wonderful women have no concept how to plate romance and love?
It was not doing what we asked, and the food was not tasty, like nothing good about it. I don't know what you guys were thinking.
I definitely felt like this isn't something I want the judges to remember me by, because this is not me. This is not my kind of cooking that I do on a regular basis. I mean, I don't make food that sucks, and that's basically what I gave them today.
For you 4 ladies to put forth food that seemed very heavy-handed, very truck stop style, you know, just very heavy stuff. It was almost like we're in the wrong competition.
Chital. Go back to your station, please. Chital, we know you can do better.
It's not a proud feeling to know that the only reason I'm safe is because the other 3 dishes in the judges' opinions were worse than mine.
Tracy. Do not take your apron off. Get back on your station. We expect to see a lot more out of you next time.
Yes, chef.
Slim, Whitney, your experience, or lack of experience, has caught up with you both. Whitney, a couple of weeks ago, you were blowing the competition out of the water. Now, you're struggling to keep your neck above the water. The competition's taken on a completely different pace, and unfortunately, you're getting weaker. A strawberry that looks half-eaten, stuck on a bed of soggy salad with a semi-decent cooked shrimp, right now doesn't bear the title of the first ever MasterChef America.
I don't even want to think about being eliminated. I know I really need to step up my game. I really want to stand out and show that, you know, I have what it takes to be here to the end.
Slim, you presented a dish today that was almost like a welcome plate in a senior home before they go off in the box. And I know you think it's funny, but I don't find it funny because I've seen you cook really good. And a lot of us stuck our neck out on the line for you. Today, you made us look stupid.
I've been having such a crappy past few challenges. I've been ending up at the bottom every single time, and I have to redeem myself. I hope this isn't going to be the end of the line for me.
Everyone's progressing because they're listening and getting better and better and better, and you've stumbled on a T-junction where you're not getting better. If I had to give you another hour, what would you make?
I would actually make the same sauce, but with much less ginger than I did before. But overall, I actually would have kept it the same.
You don't get it. You should have changed it completely. There was no fixing that dish. The fact that you would recreate and modify that same dish
Without
instills no
strawberries.
confidence in us. I mean, that is really not the answer we were looking for.
Okay. Slim. Please, take off your apron. Your time in MasterChef is done.
I just want to say that I thank the 3 of you chefs for actually being here and nurturing me. This is absolutely a wonderful opportunity to have been here and to have learned from you. I'm sorry if I haven't learned as much as you thought I would have, but I actually do appreciate it very much.
You're young, you're tenacious. If there's one small piece of advice, next 5 years, act like a sponge and just absorb, absorb, absorb. You'll surprise yourself in 2 years, let alone 5 years. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
I accept that I'm leaving MasterChef. I like what I've learned. I like what's gone on. good and bad, because that's made me who I am today. Honestly, with this experience, I'm gonna go work in a kitchen, and that's gonna keep me from being an amateur cook.
Next time on MasterChef, the remaining 8 are about to be split into opposing teams for a challenge to cater the most important day of one couple's lives.
Sharon, what in the are you doing?
Oh my God.
But to avoid disaster,
Can someone get the fire extinguisher?
Gordon has to take control.
What's going on, guys? You need an intervention?
I've got no choice.
Put it on with some finesse. It's a wedding.
The team that loses will face the dreaded pressure test, where one more contestant's dream of becoming America's first MasterChef will come to a bitter end. Next on MasterChef.
Please, take off your apron.
With one more cook out of the competition, the remaining 8 are about to be split into opposing teams for a challenge to cater the most important day of one couple's life.
Sharon, what in the are you doing?
Oh my God.
But to avoid disaster,
Can someone get the fire extinguisher?
Gordon has to take control.
What's going on, guys? You need an intervention?
I've got no choice.
Put it on with some finesse. It's a wedding.
The team that loses will face the dreaded pressure test, where one more contestant's dream of becoming America's first MasterChef will come to a bitter end. Our 8 surviving home cooks have been brought to an upscale Malibu country club to meet the judges.
Wow, look at you guys. Immaculate. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Yesterday was all about romance, yes?
Yes.
And you did that successfully. Well, today you're going to repeat that, because today, all of you are going to be cooking for a wedding.
Wow. Wow.
That's right, 230 guests.
Wow.
Wow. I was like, oh my God, this is the real deal. This is somebody's wedding.
Clearly, the biggest day of their lives, the most important meal of their lives, is now in your hands. Having been married for 14 years.
17.
6 months.
6 months.
Oh, congratulations.
Trust me, from the minute you wake up to the appetizer, the entree, it's the day that you never, ever forget. Make them remember this day for all the right reasons.
I'm getting married 6 months from today. I know I wouldn't want somebody to mess up my wedding reception, so I'm gonna really make sure that the bride and groom enjoy their food.
You'll be competing in 2 teams. Lee,
Yes, chef.
you won that amazing challenge yesterday. You get to pick the teams.
All right.
Come over. So, think carefully.
So, my first choice would be Jake. Jake and I have worked together in every team challenge so far. We understand each other, and, you know, I need him by my side.
Second choice?
Mike.
All right, Mike.
My third pick, the heartbeat of our team today, Tracy.
All right, Trey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tracy had one of the worst dishes we've seen yesterday.
Good point.
And Sharon had one of the best. He's been doing a great job. Why would you be leaving him on the sideline?
Today, as a team challenge, you know, it's all about teamwork, and that's gonna play a huge part. And I need nobody to step on each other's feet, and that will lead us to victory.
Right, the basic's not good enough.
Not for today and not for my team.
Wow.
You know, being a competitor, I didn't choose Sharon for my team because when we win this challenge, I want him to be on the losing side, so there is a chance for him to go home.
How do you feel being out there? Not picked.
I'm getting fueled up. I'm getting excited. I'm getting inspired. So I can't wait to work with my team and deliver. Lee didn't pick me. Great. I'm over it, you know? If Lee wanted to win, he would have picked me and sealed the deal.
Red team, Where's the leader? Who's taking control today? Whitney.
I'm looking at you, buddy.
Yeah. Go for it.
I will, Chef.
You will.
Absolutely.
There's no running out of food.
No chance.
There's no overcooking any of the dishes. Everything has to be right on, 100% perfect.
Each team will cook 115 appetizers of Caesar salad and goat cheese tartlet, followed by 115 entrees each, surf and turf, mashed potatoes, steamed vegetables, and fried onions. The judges will decide the winning team based on performance in a professional kitchen, ability to stick to the wedding's strict timetable, and most important of all, getting the flavors perfect.
Lee.
Yes, chef.
You're going to be leading the blue team and cooking for the groom side of the dining room. Red team, you're taking care of the bride side, the red side, 115 guests each.
Am I nervous at this point? Yeah, I'm nervous. It's a complicated menu for sure. And I'm thinking, do we even have enough time to do this for 20 people? I'm like 115 people? Are you serious?
At the end of this special day, there will be a losing team. That losing team will face a pressure test. Got it?
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Okay, and you make sure you get your game face on, because this is no rehearsal.
Yes, chef.
Okay, let's head up into the kitchens, yeah, and get changed.
All right.
Lee's hand-picked blue team and Sharon's red team will have just 3 hours to prepare the appetizers and entrees for the wedding's 230 guests.
You know, the way it breaks down is 2 teams, each responsible for 115 people. So we had our work cut out for us for sure, but you know, the blue team functions as a well-oiled machine.
Jake,
yeah,
you're gonna be portioning the beef. Mike, you're attacking the salmon, okay? Tracy, you're gonna start portioning the Caesar salad, okay?
Lee is a born leader, you know? He's very organized, very level-headed, and so I think the blue team's chances of winning today are excellent. I mean, we have Jake, the meat specialist, we have Mike, who's technically skilled, and then, you know, me.
Keep it going, guys.
So who feels comfortable with prepping that? That is the third of the 3 sauces. That was our first game plan. Let's decide who does what so there's no confusion. Here's the fresh whole Canadian salmon. I will break that down. You can put my name down on that.
Including cooking it?
Absolutely. My first step is to break down salmon. I'm the meat guy, so I'll take charge of that. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I'm just jacked. I'm ready to go. I grab a chef's knife and I start filleting my salmon. I'm halfway there, and then right at that moment, Chef Ramsay approaches me.
Sharon.
Yes, chef.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yes,
What
yes.
in the are you doing? You've now just butchered that thing.
He just starts tearing me up. I'm like, ah.
These things are hundreds of dollars worth. Do you understand? Don't take your whole team down. Don't sink everybody.
May I salvage the other side of it?
That is
Sharon's mishandling of the salmon is costing the red team precious time.
These things are hundreds of dollars worth. Do you understand?
I realized right then and there, I'm like, oh my God, he's right. What am I doing? Is this unusable, chef?
That is
May I salvage the other side of it?
It's busted. It's gone. Forget it, okay?
I know not picking Sharon was a little surprising to the judges, but after seeing him butcher the hell out of that salmon, I know I made the right choice.
I'm extremely happy with the team I picked, and they're delivering big time.
Skinning it is easy. Lift that up.
Yep.
Tilt that in there.
Yep.
And lift up. Bend the knife at the end.
Understood. Chef, thank you for your time.
The red team's gotten off to a rocky start, but with wedding guests beginning to arrive, the blue team under Lee appear to have their 115 appetizers and entrees under control.
That's a beautiful little fillet. Look at that.
Finish the tartlets, Jake will do the food.
Okay, fantastic, great.
Jakey,
Yeah,
keeping it clean?
we are all good in that department, my friend. I am here to make you look good. I was quite positive, I mean, that we were going to kick ass. And it just felt like the red team, they don't have that.
So that's the last thing we need. Just do that.
You know what? You need to stop yelling at me. End of story.
Okay, well, you need to just do it. I don't have time for drama. I don't care about drama.
Don't scream. It's
You keep
not
coming back,
necessary.
let's just get the lemons done.
The red team, again, you know, is running around like a bunch of chickens with their head cut off.
David, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Come on, move. That's done. Put it over there. You're done.
I have 2
jalapeno peppers.
Okay.
He says, am I gonna cut everything else in half?
With the red team in utter chaos, Sharon realizes he must pull them together if they're going to have any chance of winning.
Dave, come over here, guys. Guys, Shito, I know this is not easy. I know this is not fun. But we're here. Let's pull this together and let's knock this out. Let's put our hearts, every plate comes out of there with love, okay?
All right.
Hey, I'm definitely feeling the pressure. I feel like the blue team is moving a lot faster than we are. I felt like they were always one step ahead of us. When our dressing was done, they're already working on chopping up the lettuce. I felt like they were always one step ahead of us.
This is the Caesar dressing.
But I'll tell you one thing, that we consistently made sure that everything tasted absolutely perfectly.
It tastes a little vinegary to me.
I mean, I followed the recipe. Do you think it needs more pepper? Because
I think the cheese will take the acid down.
All right.
With perfect flavors being a fundamental criteria to impress the judges, David has taken full responsibility for quality control of the seasoning on all the red team's dishes.
Hey, Whitney, can I steal that pepper from you? All three of the judges have been riding us really hard about the right level of seasoning. So that's like what I'm really focusing on.
I just tasted David's potatoes, and they're excellent.
They're good?
Yeah, like really good.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah?
Great, buddy. Good job, man. Way to go.
Over on the blue team, it seems their speedy work on the salad leaves has led to some fairly basic mistakes.
Is that your lettuce on there?
It's all done. I was just consolidating everything.
Yeah, I'd like to check it first.
Yes, chef.
Did you prep all this?
Yes, chef.
And get 115 are the most stunning. Not
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Gray.
Yes, chef.
It's moldy lettuce, for God's sake. We want a wedding, not a divorce. So this needs to be redone.
Yes, chef.
Okay?
Chef Gordon came back and they were looking at my lettuce. They were like, this is terrible.
It's like rabbit food.
And it sent me over.
Hey, Trace, everything under control?
It was just like a lot of pressure. I don't want to be responsible in any way, shape, or form for somebody's wedding not coming off to the T.
What's getting to you?
Gordon is like, take it seriously. And I'm offended because
Just take 1 second to collect yourself. If you felt you were singled out for some reason, I'm sure that wasn't the case. It's not about individuals today, It's about the team. So just do everything
my very
you can,
best.
and we just go from there. So
I did my very best.
You know what I mean?
It bothered me immensely. And I think I just let my emotions get the better of me. And just the whole sum total of everything just kind of came bam. It was like the proverbial straw.
This is the most pressurized challenge we've done so far.
Absolutely.
I think 2 or 3 of them are starting to somewhat buckle under the weight of pressure to get this right.
Welcome to the beautiful setting here for a beautiful wedding.
Tracy's disintegrated.
Right.
I mean, if it starts to go a little bit, weaker, then we've got no option but to jump in there,
Right.
chef jacket on, and bring it back up.
It is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your marriage with a kiss.
Hey, red team, blue team, the guests are starting to sit down in 10 minutes.
Come on, guys, blue team, let's go.
Oh my God, that's not good. Oh.
With just over 10 minutes to go before the wedding guests' appetizers are due to go out, both teams go into utter meltdown.
Nelly, take it away, take it away.
Here.
Someone get the fire extinguisher.
Me.
8 minutes, guys, come on, let's get this wrapped.
Come on, let's go. Move it.
Graham, I'm really sorry to do this, but I'm nervous. They're down. No one's got a clue. Everyone's disorganized, and I need to get your chef jacket on with me now and jump in here. Yes. Let's go.
To prevent ruining the most important day of this bride and groom's lives, the judges decide to step in and help.
What's going on, guys? You need an intervention? You got the coats on?
Got no choice.
Got no choice, gonna go in?
You got to do it. It's important. Top to bottom, left to right? Have a system. Boom, boom. Nope. Top to bottom. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm feeling like the pressure's on. This is no burger challenge. I'm not messing this up. I'm not gonna this up.
Red team, let's go. Let's go.
The red team is the first to get their Caesar salad and tartlet appetizers out.
Blue team, let's go.
Blue team, we're being called.
While the blue team's setbacks with their lettuce means they've yet to have any plates leave the kitchen.
We've just had the toast of the bride and groom. Let's go, guys.
We're being called, blue team.
Keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Blue team's.
Stop, madam. Stop, please. Put them down, please. Yeah, they're burning the tarts. This is the blue team, and they're burning them. They can't serve a burnt tart. No. Blue team, Lee.
Yes, chef.
Please check these tarts. They're overcooked. Don't send them. Blue teams, red teams. The difference is night and day, guys. Just touch how crispy that is. It's overcooked. Okay? But don't send overcooked tarts.
Impossible.
I don't know what happened, but Tracy, you know, she did have that responsibility for baking the tartlets.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get my ticket ready for Atlanta. That's what I'm gonna do today.
Stop it.
No, I'm serious.
Stop it. Tracy, we're not done yet.
Stop. There goes, yeah. Try not to drip the sauce all over the plate. Yeah, can we have a nice spoon of sauce on the plate, not dripping everywhere? It's a wedding, guys. Who's saucing it? Who's saucing the plate?
I am chef.
Mikey, typical, slow down.
Our team is focused. We're finishing our last run of the salad. And then all of a sudden, I hear Chef Ramsay just chewing out the blue team.
Put it on with some finesse. It's a wedding.
All right.
If Lee wanted to win, he should have picked me, absolutely.
With the blue team finally getting their appetizers out, they have a chance to redeem themselves with the surf and turf entrees.
Let's go, guys. Lee, you've got everything to play for now, okay? No one's lost, okay? You've got everything to play for. Get the team together and make sure that
we have this. We have this. We have this.
Let's go. Work as a team, yes?
Hey. Come here for a second. Come here. Straight, look at me. Just calm down.
I'm good.
We're not done
Just
yet.
tell me what needs to be done.
I'm
Okay, come
done.
on.
So just
Hey!
so you know,
Hey! Look at me. We're not done yet. Look at me. We're not done yet.
Okay.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
We have this. We have this. Our food is better. We have this. Come on.
I just sort of said, okay, Tracy, get it together. Because, you know, I didn't want to let my team down. And I didn't want, you know, to be out of the game mentally so much that it was going to drag down my team.
Here we go, guys. Start plating up then, let's go.
I don't know where the salmon is. Anyone.
David, if you don't know where the salmon is, you've got
Right
to
there,
find
David,
out where it is. Come on.
Right there. Twice.
It's a wedding, guys. You can't just say, I don't know where the salmon is. Come on.
As entree plating begins, the red team gets off to a shaky start.
Sharon, where did you put the salmon?
It's right there, Dave.
This is ours. Okay, well, I asked every... Whatever.
No worries.
Whatever, I'm on it. Whatever.
Hold it together, red team. Hold it together.
Meanwhile, the blue team seems to have finally turned things around.
Tracy, those
Chef.
plates are looking fabulous.
Thank you, Chef.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Red team, blue team. Guys, keep it up.
As the entree is served, restaurateur Joe heads back to the banquet floor.
How we doing, folks? You enjoying your dinner?
Yeah, it's excellent.
Is it cooked to your liking?
Yeah.
What do you think? Looks good? Does the food look good? Awesome potatoes. They like.
The feedback Joe gets will play a part in determining the winner.
I just found out my salad's from the blue team, and it's quite good. I ate food from the red team. I had the Caesar salad, and not only did the presentation look nice, it actually tasted good. And that's important because food better tastes good.
So I was served the blue team's food, and with the steak, in my opinion, it was a little bit fattier, almost like a New York steak. I tried his steak, which was a lot better. I think he was on the red team.
My steak was great. It was tender and melted right in my mouth.
The blue team cooked your beef and your salmon. And was it to your liking?
Yes.
How was your salmon cooked?
Cook-wise, it was perfect. It was great.
And the beef?
The beef was excellent. It was rare, but I like it.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Excellent. Thank you. That's it. Stop.
Woo! Oh, good job, guys. Good job, both teams.
I think my team managed to really come back and put the appetizer saga behind us. The entrees went on time and everything was cooked perfectly. We did it. We pulled it off.
You guys are amateur chefs. Even as professional chefs, having a wedding to cook for 230 guests is a tall order for us.
Yeah.
You guys pulled it off. Well done.
Good job.
Well done. We need to sit and dissect this every ounce of the way because right now, you're all equal. Get yourselves a glass of champagne.
Champagne's
and
on
relax.
us. Good job, guys.
And we'll see you in the morning for the verdict. Good job.
I think we kicked butt. You nailed it on every single point. We got it done. If we go into a pressure test, I'm not going to be happy.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
The red and the blue team arrive back at the MasterChef kitchen, awaiting the news of which team served up the win in yesterday's wedding challenge and which team will face today's pressure test.
So far in MasterChef, that for us was the most demanding, the most difficult, and the most pressurized challenge we've ever done. And you did it. You both produced the goods. And it could have gone either way. There was one small difference that we all agreed, and it helped propel that team into the Premier League. Congratulations to the red team. David Miller, you started off in a sort of panicky fashion, but the attention to detail was phenomenal.
Yeah. The seasoning on the onion rings, the seasoning and the texture of the mashed potato, the pomme puree, you really stepped up.
You were the hero of that team.
Wow, like for the first time, I'm the guy that saved the day for my team. You know, as a result of, you know, a little salt and pepper.
How'd you feel?
The biggest compliment I've ever gotten. Thank you, guys.
Okay, red team, you'll be watching from up there. Off you go.
Woo! I experienced the gutting agony of defeat, and I have to snap out of it and just think forward about the pressure test.
Good luck, blue team.
I was shocked because I had just like lost the last team challenge. So I'm still like sort of recovering from that. And now I've got to go face another pressure challenge. So obviously this judgment does not sit well with me.
So for today's pressure test, you will be making fresh pasta and sauce to go with it. You could do flat pastas, fettuccine, pappardelle. You could do filled pasta, raviolacci, tortellini. But at the end of the day, we're really asking you to bring together two independent techniques that culminate into one incredible, authentic dish.
Off you go. Back to your stations, please. Okay, this is an individual pressure test. Today, there's added pressure because the stakes have just doubled. Two of you will be leaving MasterChef. That's right. Half of you will be eliminated.
That's an extra little bit of anxiety through me just to know that half of us were going to stay and half of us were going to go.
90 minutes to cook a stunning pasta dish. Starting from now, off you go.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Making fresh pasta is never an easy task, but to do it successfully under this type of pressure and in just 90 minutes is a big test for any cook.
I'm not worried right now.
So Tracy is making a mirror pop. She hasn't even started with the pasta yet, which is curious. I mean, I don't think it's tragic yet, but I would certainly jump on the pasta first.
But the longer resting time, the better the result in terms of the texture, more to play with, right?
Yeah.
You see Jake working the pasta with the blade. The thing is, you have to have the heat of your hands.
Right.
That's how you put the love in it.
Yeah.
That's why when you watch an Italian woman make pasta, this is for real. When they knead it, they're not just kneading it like with their hands. They put their hips into it. You know, it's all about the full body motion, and that's what makes it sensual.
I think he's still angry.
Definitely, you see that coming through in his actual working, the way he was mixing the eggs, and just, yeah, he's very angry right now.
I was still pissed off at the fact that I was in this position. I just focused on making some really good pasta dough.
You seem a little bit disappointed at the loss. You're going to be able to put that aside? Because I can tell that you're angry. And,
you know what,
and
Joe?
that will permeate your cooking if you let it.
I know, and I totally believe that, man. When I'm in a bad mood, my food's gonna taste like
So you got to like be able to...
I'm not angry, I'm let down.
Whether one person or two people going home will not affect the way I cook, and you know, I always cook to be on the top, so it doesn't really matter to me.
And Lee, what are you doing?
Just finished my filling for ravioli, some roasted eggplant there, some garlic, some ricotta.
A lot of garlic in there.
A lot of garlic, yes. And I want that bite. I want that fresh garlic kick.
Yeah, just be careful with the garlic. It's very strong in the garlic.
Yep.
So you haven't even started making pasta yet. Are you worried about that?
I need to get my sauce on because it has to cook down for quite a while. I'm gonna try a lasagna with a meat sauce.
Lasagna bolognese.
Yeah.
That's courageous. 90 minutes?
So
1 hour to go.
Oh. Mike, what are you making?
I'm making basically I don't know actually what I'm making. This is the first time I'm making it. I've got these beautiful shiitake mushrooms and dried porcinis and garlic. And I'm just trying to build this recipe in my mind because it was like my brain wasn't really working.
So you're just kind of on the fly? 50% of you are going to go home on this challenge, right?
Are you going to use this as a filling or as a garnish over the top? Is it going to be part of a sauce?
You know, I think looking at it all, I'm not sure. Look at that.
Okay, guys, half of you are going home, so we're looking to have the best pasta I've ever had.
You've had 1 hour. There's 30 minutes left. Make it count, guys, yes?
I don't believe this. I got on to making my pasta. That didn't go really that well. I do not believe this.
You manage?
Right.
It goes down to...
Right, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and what are you doing with it?
I was gonna do a lasagna, but with the time factor, I'm gonna change and do ravioli.
Ravioli?
Yes, with a meat sauce.
Meat sauce. What's going inside the ravioli?
Ricotta cheese, and I think I may just flavor it up a little bit since I went in a different direction.
Jake, so what do we got?
I've got this fairly simplistic sauce.
It's good sauce.
I just threw it over 2 stuffed calamari tubes into the oven.
What'd you stuff it with?
Just a crazy mix, you know, herbs, fresh stuff, a little bit of pepper, garlic, a little bit of wine.
And the stuffed calamari is part of the sauce?
No, that's like
the main component.
Yeah, that's the protein.
Yeah, Jake's sauce tastes good, but I'm kind of thrown off by the idea of the squid being stuffed.
I don't understand. We asked him to make a pasta dish, and he's doing stuffed squid, which is like a protein. So is the pasta garnish? Does that even qualify as a pasta dish?
Tracy's pasta's looking anemic. It's looking very white, and it's looking sort of almost like there's no egg yolks in there.
Right. What is she doing?
Yeah. She's now doing a ricotta with a bolognese sauce.
Have you ever made a bolognese that needs to cook less than 3 hours?
No.
That's a big risk. And Mike seems a little bit all over the place. He's got some kind of like poached garlic and onions in the pan. I don't really understand what's going on in this dish. It's very confusing.
It's got some flavor, but I don't know. I don't think the dish is going to come together.
Ten minutes, guys, yeah? Last 10 minutes.
With 10 minutes left, my pasta noodles are all tangled and drying out, and they're going to stick.
Mike, when you hang pasta, it's really important that you lightly flour it to stop it from sticking together. So as it dries separate. But if you hang wet pasta and it starts sticking together, you're screwed even before you start cooking that.
Oh. The clock was just speeding down. Panic definitely, it stuck itself in me pretty badly.
Last 2 minutes. For 2 of you, it's your last 2 minutes cooking on MasterChef. Come on, make it count. Mike, are you happy with that pasta?
I am happy.
Okay.
Jake's plating the pasta without saucing it. So
it'll congeal. It'll come into one big roll.
Coating it.
1 minute, un minuto.
I was feeling at least relieved that I got everything done. And I have to say, I was like, that looks but ugly. Oh no, oh no.
Okay, guys. 10 secondi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finiti. Stop that, guys.
As the winning team watches safely from the balcony, the 4 who faced the pressure test await their fate. The judges have convened in the MasterChef restaurant where they'll taste the pressure test dishes individually.
Ready for the first one?
Yeah, let's do it.
The 2 worst cooks will be sent home.
This is the real deal. There's no do-over, oh, you know, give me 5 more minutes. If you're off, you're going home.
Hi.
Thank you. What is it?
It is a ravioli bolognese.
Do you think this dish is worthy of you staying in MasterChef?
I'm not necessarily super proud of this dish.
Are you done? in MasterChef? Do you want to go home?
No.
You don't? The sauce from here smells delicious. Don't be so hard on yourself. Nice, rich, thick. I love the idea of the red wine and the bolognese sauce as well.
Thank you.
Pasta's very thick.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Great.
I walked away from my career as a physician to be here. I left my son. I don't know about other people, but I certainly wouldn't do that for something that I was casual about.
She didn't saute the pasta with the sauce at all. You know, she just kind of poured it on top.
She focused too much on the sauce, and then the pasta was an afterthought.
Although the sauce is not a true bolognese, but it's maybe the best sloppy joe I've ever had.
Ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
It's always very unnerving when you got to go present to these judges. I mean, now there's 2 people going home, so obviously that intensifies everything that much more.
How you feeling?
I think I'm presenting you with a great dish.
What is it?
It's a stuffed calamari over handmade fresh fettuccine. I used classic Sicilian marinara.
And how did you cook the squid?
I started the sauce in the pan, reduced it down, let the flavor sort of meld, and then put that over the squid and just baked it out.
Interesting.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks.
The reaction or lack of was definitely unnerving, but I wasn't like, okay, because they didn't respond, I'm going home.
Quite frankly, the pasta, the fettuccine are quite good. Yeah. And if he'd just done rings of calamari and quickly poached them in the tomato sauce, it would have been a winner dish.
I thought the exact same thing, because the only thing that kind of gets me is the fact that by not tossing it with the sauce, we're now left with this right here, which is a cake of pasta.
That's the first clumsy
is
really
right.
clumsy dish that I've seen him cook, and I can't think of a more severe time to produce a clumsy dish. 2 down, 2 to go.
Okay.
My mind was going crazy. I don't want to go home. I definitely don't want to go home.
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Okay. What is it?
Fettuccine with a mushroom cream sauce with red and yellow bell peppers.
Seems a little heavy-handed, a little bit much, but I guess we'll taste it.
I was just praying that this is not the last time I'm presenting a dish to them. Please, no.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Cream is far too over-reduced. It's gone greasy.
Okay, but at the end of the day, in 3 tries, this is the first one that's a complete pasta dish. From sauce to pasta, cooked together.
But there's a bit of confusion going on there.
No, it almost seems like there's 2 kind of dishes. You have the mushroom and the cream sauce, and then on the other side, you've got fresh basil and roasted peppers and things that would have been nice with olive oil.
I disagree with you guys. I think it works. It comes together on the palate, and it's a dish you might expect to get in a restaurant.
Last up to face the judges, Lee.
2 people are gonna go home, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be okay.
What did you make for us today, Lee?
Today we have ravioli stuffed with roasted eggplant, garlic, and mint ricotta.
How did you cook the stuffing and the ingredients?
The garlic is minced and is raw, and the cooking of the pasta itself, together with the ricotta and the pine nuts, really get it a milder garlic taste.
Let's try it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
The garlic is far too strong in there.
Aside from raw garlic, I think the dish has some merits. I think that it has a very, very Southern Mediterranean profile of flavors that I like.
It's a shame because he has that level of bravado and arrogance that he thinks that inside I tasted it's good enough. Well,
Right.
Sorry, it's not good enough because it just stinks of garlic.
The contestants wait while the judges determine their fate.
This is just really drawing the pain out.
This is killing me.
It's time for the elimination, and 2 out of the 4 contestants will be leaving MasterChef.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most about how scared I was probably like a 10,000.
That was a very tough pressure test. 90 minutes to cook the most amazing pasta dish. Sadly, 2 of you will now be leaving MasterChef. Mike, you made a simple fettuccine with peppers and mushrooms. Mike, you will not be taking your apron off. Congratulations.
I think my knees buckled and I just felt relief and gratitude.
The dish really surprised me. I doubted it in its inception. I doubted it in its creation. On the plate, it blew me away.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. To give me another chance to be in this game, I mean, you know, I want to stay here forever.
2 of you left. 2 of you will be going home. Tracy, you made a bolognese sauce over 2 raviolis. You will not be participating in MasterChef any longer. Please take your apron off.
Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen.
You have done so many amazing things, from the desserts to that hearty dish, and more importantly, you've shone.
Thank you. It's been an honor cooking for all of you. Thank you.
Go home and keep cooking, all right? Keep cooking. And know that as you cook, you got your mom right there next to you. Great job.
Well done.
Yeah.
One thing that this competition has shown me is that I have a bright future ahead and I have a lot to offer to the culinary world. I love to bake, and so, you know, there could be a little bake shop in my future. I have my mom's cookbook. I may just need to get some inspiration from that. The point is that the world has not seen the last of Tracy.
Lee and Jake, I expected, on a personal front, to see you 2 in the final. So I'm a little bit pissed, to be honest, that you're both standing there. Jake.
Yes, chef.
You will be taking your apron off.
Yes,
Your time is done in MasterChef.
All right. Lee, good job. All right.
You
Nice work.
have been a huge source of inspiration. And do you know what? Stay away from construction, because you are a talented guy.
Thank you, chef. Sorry to let you down, Graham.
I put my neck out for you, and I would do
appreciate
it
it.
again in a second. I will vouch for him. I will make this guy better. I think you've done an incredible job. You've got a ton of potential.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right.
Lee, tonight, you danced on thin ice. You're a smart guy. You're so smart. So raw garlic inside that, you just nearly blew it, Lee. You nearly blew it.
My old life, being just a working class stiff construction worker, yeah, those days are over. You know, it's all about food for me, and this has really driven it home. This experience has really opened my eyes to, I need to do this. I need to be in this environment. What's next for Jake is just learning. I mean, who knows? I could end up at the Cordon Bleu in France. You know, my fire is lit. I'm super pumped up, and I'm ready to cook, man.
Next time on MasterChef, the pressure is building as 6 amateur cooks become 4.
Game time, baby, game time.
Your souffle was
perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Venison is cooked beautifully. I mean, it's cooked by an angel. That is going to taste like Gandhi's flip-flop.
It looks like a walk through a crime scene.
They'll take on their most difficult challenge yet.
If you think we're tough, wait to see who you're cooking for.
They'll face the culinary world's most feared restaurant critics.
Where did you find fresh tomatoes?
I actually used the tomatoes out of the can.
Only 4 will make it through, and the results are shocking.
And the lowest scoring dish, that person is...
Previously on MasterChef, competition in the MasterChef kitchen was hotter than ever.
Absolutely delicious. All of you should come up here and try this. This is really propelling Lee to MasterChef level.
But college student Slim failed to make the grade
Go back to your station. I'm not tasting this crap.
and saw her MasterChef hopes trashed.
This is ridiculous.
The time in MasterChef is done.
Some cracked under the pressure of an upscale wedding reception.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my ticket ready for Atlanta.
You've now just butchered that thing. That is...
While David Miller rose to the occasion.
Keep it up. Absolutely brilliant. You were the hero of that team.
But in a pressure test, Tracy paid the ultimate price. Construction worker Jake shocked the judges with a bad dish at the wrong time.
What's going on here? Please take your apron.
Tonight, the final 6 become the final 4.
Ow!
As they face the world's 3 most feared food critics.
The garlic is overpowering. I can't really taste the fish.
I have some bones in mine.
6 amateur cooks remain. The last contestant standing will receive $250,000, a cookbook publishing deal, and above all else, become the first American MasterChef. After 6 grueling weeks, the MasterChef competition has reached its final stages.
Good morning.
Chef. From all that sea of people that entered the MasterChef kitchen for the first time, it's just us left. It's right there. All I need to do is just grab it.
I'm the most confident and powerful chef in this kitchen. I can win this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. Currently, the best 6 amateur cooks anywhere in America today. And one of you is going to be crowned the first ever MasterChef.
If there's anything I want to warn the rest of the contestants about, it's that I've got some things up my sleeve that you haven't seen yet.
To be the very best, you have to beat the very best. This is your final mystery box challenge.
In their final mystery box challenge of the season, the contestants have to cook and prepare an amazing dish using only the ingredients inside the box. They must do this in just 1 hour.
Excited?
Yes, Chef.
Absolutely.
Because the cook that creates the most stunning dish with the ingredients under that box will have a huge advantage in the next stage of this competition. Are you ready to lift those boxes?
I thought that in the mystery box today, we would have something crazy and kooky. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a big, long, slithery, like, eel, and I'm gonna have to touch it.
This is the last mystery box challenge, and I'm hoping, give me some ingredients that I can work with.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Today's mystery box ingredients are the most tender, flavorful rack of venison.
My mom would say, what is venison? I'd have to explain to her that it's deer meat, and then I think she might hang up on me.
We have blueberries, bacon, red cabbage, quail eggs, fingerling potatoes, striped beets, hazelnuts, Brussels sprouts, and of course, red wine.
Guys, when's the last time you were at your local market and saw a rack of venison?
Never.
Or quail eggs? all different types of things you can do with it. Grilling, searing, braising, tartare, all kinds of stuff. Just remember, super easy to overcook.
1 hour, 10 ingredients, 1 winner. Starting from now, off we go.
Game time, baby, game time.
Right now I'm working on my roasted Brussels sprouts. I am used to cooking deer. I'm a Southern girl, and in Mississippi, we eat deer like it's going out of style.
I'm gonna try a blueberry red wine sauce. I would love to win a mystery box challenge. I haven't yet, so it would be really nice. Not having a lot of experience cooking meat, I think that's gonna be the challenge here for me.
I think compared to every other mystery box challenge, this one really speaks to me. It's ingredients from where I'm from. The biggest challenge for me is gonna be the perfect balance of cooking time and resting time for the venison.
The level of concentration is phenomenal. No one's running around crazy, and they are seriously in the game.
They're very focused on just staying in their world. Their cutting board is like their restaurant.
We're asking them to create a restaurant quality dish, so there has to be some components and some complexity. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated, but it has to show technique and thought.
Right, David, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna stick with a filet style. I like wrapping it in bacon.
On the bone or off the bone?
It's gonna roast it on the bone.
On the bone?
Yeah.
It's a red wine base?
Red wine base, yes.
When are you gonna start cooking the venison? When
About 5 minutes in.
Okay. Right, Sharon. 1, 2, 3 different sauces. How come we've got 3 sauces on here?
This is a soup. It goes with the one way of the venison, and the other venison is going to go with 2 different sauces.
So there are 3 sauces. One dish has got 2 sauces on, one dish has got 1 as a soup.
This is a broth.
A broth.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not doing it once, you're doing it twice. Not doing 1 sauce, 2 sauces, you're doing 3 sauces.
Correct. Is that nuts?
Nuts? Yeah, you're being polite.
All right, Whitney, what's happening?
What are you doing here? You boiling these?
I'm trying to get the flavor off of them so I can try to make a gravy.
So what's the final dish?
Pan-seared venison with brown gravy.
Okay, Lee.
Got a blueberry coffee sauce. I'm braising some of the beetroot as well as the beet leaves and the cabbage.
So coffee and blueberry sauce with the gamey venison.
Absolutely.
Whitney did some nice mixed oven roasted vegetables and got some really nice caramelization and browning on the vegetables and the potatoes in the oven.
You wouldn't put a roux-based gravy with a loin of venison. It's the Rolls-Royce cut.
Absolutely.
Right. David Miller, I saw some really good butchering skills from him.
Great potential there. The only downside to what he's done is cut the venison chops so big, it's going to take a long time to cook in the center. Guys, 30 minutes to go. Halfway there, guys. How are you cooking the venison?
Okay, right now I have it testing. Just wanna. Oh no!
What's the matter? That's way overcooked, yeah.
Okay.
That's going to taste like Gandhi's flip-flop. Where's the red wine sauce?
Where is it?
Yeah.
I haven't started it yet.
Sauce should be on reducing down.
Okay.
And so far, we're 34 minutes gone. All we've done is overcooked a piece of venison.
Oh my God, I have 30 minutes to like cook my entire dish. I'm freaking out.
Good sear on that venison chop. Very nice.
So listen to that, isn't that great? So with the scan pan, you get a nice sear as well as having the fact that it's non-stick.
Yeah. This is a last mystery box. This is so important to me. I really want to win this challenge.
Sharon is a talented cook, but to his disadvantage, his overcomplication and too many ideas on one plate could really bite him in the ass.
Lee, how many times have I seen him cook with fennel? Every single dish he pops out is like with fennel and mint.
Right, guys, 10 minutes to go. Last 10 minutes, yes?
With just 10 minutes left, the race is on to create the most compelling dish. The judges will select the top 3 based on presentation and whose venison they think is cooked to perfection.
Venison should be out resting, and more importantly, sauce should be coming together. Start dipping it in your sauce and tasting the combinations. Just over 5 minutes to go, guys. Start. thinking about putting the venison on the plate?
My sauce is done, my venison's cooked, and I tasted it, and I thought, wow, it tastes really good, but I don't know what it's supposed to taste like because I'm cooking this for the first time in my life.
30 seconds to go, guys. Come on, speed up. Come on, Whitney. Shoot out. 20 seconds to go. Come on, David, get it sauced. Get it sauced, get it sauced, get it sauced. Come on.
Great.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5. I'm like, no, I need another minute.
4, 3, 2, 1. And stop, guys.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop, guys.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Stand back from your stations.
I was second guessing, and I thought, wow, it tastes really good, but I don't know what it's supposed to taste like because I'm cooking this for the first time in my life.
You all started off with the most amazing venison. Exactly the same ingredients for all 6 of you. We're only going to be tasting 3.
The judges' criteria for selecting the top 3 dishes is based on final presentation and from observing the contestants' techniques during the challenge.
First one. Chitel.
I was so happy for her because she's a really good team player in the team challenges, but she hadn't had her moment yet in the spotlight. And earlier today, she was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to bring it. And it was like, it was awesome to see that come to fruition.
It's pan-roasted tenderloin with red wine and blueberry reduction over creamed Brussels sprouts.
Wow. It looks immaculate.
It's like a restaurant dish.
Yeah, through and through. And it's done with great finesse. More than anything is the fact that there was 35 minutes to go. You hadn't even started the sauce. The venison was still rare. How did you manage that dish in just over 30 minutes?
I take a lot of time to think before I act, and I need time to process and plan.
So, you have got over the most difficult hurdle. You've let the venison rest for as long as you cooked it, and it's cooked equally throughout. So you've made that become a dream come true. The texture of the venison is superb. You've got that bite in the Brussels sprouts, but you've managed to combine this acidity with the richness of the game, and it works brilliantly. That tastes as if you've cooked it 1,000 times. Amazing.
Thank you.
Excellent. If I had to make one comment, perhaps a drizzle of the most green, intoxicating raw olive oil to give it a little bit more of that lush
Italian
bitterness.
flavor.
Excuse me.
Did I say Italian?
Olive oil on top of that?
Absolutely. 2 drizzles of olive oil just kind of breaking through the sauce would be like the icing on the proverbial cake. Great job, congratulations, a delicious dish.
Thank you.
Yes, please, take it. You want to spoil that with olive oil on top of that?
Just because you can't grow olive trees in your country, you don't have to harbor that bitterness towards the Mediterranean climate.
Great start.
Very good.
Okay, next up. Okay. Whitney, let's go. Come forward.
Hearing Whitney's name called, it's not surprising. She's been in the top 3 on many occasions. She just has this natural ability and not surprised at all.
Describe the dish for me, please.
Okay, I have a pan-seared venison, and then I made a gravy from roasting the bones and the meat. And then I have roasted Brussels sprouts and fingerling potatoes.
My one concern is the gravy. I give you the most amazing cut of venison, and you go and stick a gravy on it. Yet red wine was there, and it's almost like the venison's got the wrong coat on. How many times have you cooked venison?
My dad hunts, so it's usually at least once every year during the fall.
Venison is cooked beautifully. I mean, it's cooked by an angel. Vegetables, delicious. It works, and it works better than it looks. And you have managed to confirm to all three of us is that you understand how to cook venison, which is quite rare at 22 years of age. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, the third and final dish to be tasted. Sharon.
Not being selected for the top 3 is a little frustrating. I felt like my dish was right on. You know, Sharon had so much going on his plate, and I felt like I did a better job that I really deserved to be in the top 3 today.
Okay.
I decided to go with the seared venison. We've got a tartare and a couple different sauces to accompany it.
Can we just talk about the obvious for a second? Yes. The plating is a disgrace. You're lucky you're even up here. It's like Salvatore Dali on crack.
Tell us what it is. The venison got shot in the words on the plate and moved to what? The reason why you're up here is because that venison is cooked perfectly, and it's cooked on the bone. It's the vomit to the side of the plate I'm struggling to understand. Okay, someone dropped their eyeball on the plate? What is that thing?
It's a quail leg.
You got a quail leg eyeball running through the center.
If you can follow me through it, is...
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna follow you. Are you crazy? No. I'm gonna go there, on top of there, and I'm gonna eat my venison that way. It's oozing pink, gamey deliciousness. Venison's delicious. Beetroot's nice, acidic, wonderful. Delicious, slow down. You're too complex. I'd love to strip 1/3 of you off, and I think underneath those layers, there's a talent. Fine. As for the eyeball, what a nutter.
I try to make it look like I was a walk through the woods. You
It
know?
looks like a walk through a crime scene. I mean, literally it does. This is cooked perfectly. You just need to get out of your own way. Less is more, less is more.
So I guess the question is, why is this dish up here? I'll tell you why. Because we were so impressed by the quality of the cookery on the chop. Great butchering, great sear, perfect cooking. It was head and shoulders above the field. So I've been really looking forward to tasting this because it looked so incredible. And it is.
Thank you.
Okay, Chital, Whitney, Sharon, well done. The winner of the last Mystery Box Challenge, congratulations, goes to Chital. Well done.
It feels really good to finally be the winner of a Mystery Box Challenge and to win on something that I've never cooked before, which really means that I'm making my decisions in the kitchen based on instinct.
I'm a little surprised that Sheetal made it into the not only the top 3, but the #1 dish of the day. But she seems very one-dimensional.
Chital, your first individual victory. You're back in the game. You have a major advantage in the next stage of MasterChef. Ready?
Yes.
Well done. This way.
Chital now gets to choose the main ingredient for the Invention test. Whatever she selects, everybody else must cook with. Whoever makes the worst dish will be eliminated from MasterChef. As always, the theme of this challenge is in the hands of the judges.
To Today's theme is dessert.
Okay.
Big dessert lover?
No.
What?
No.
Well, time to start thinking sweet thoughts.
Yeah.
You're faced with a huge advantage right now because on what you select, everybody else cooks with. Yeah? 3 amazing ingredients. Ready to see what's under the first cloth?
Yes.
Honey. Beautiful. From lavender honey, honeycomb, raw honey.
Let's see what's under number 2. You have a plethora of different berries. Things from the ordinary, like strawberries, blueberries, to things otherworldly that a lot of people never get a chance to cook with. Cape gooseberries, huckleberries, Inca berries.
Absolutely unique.
Beautiful.
Does that light your
I'm
fire?
starting to get a little inspired.
Good.
Lots of ideas started coming to my mind, including like a pie or like a tort or something. You know, I like to see what all my options are before I choose.
From the exotic tropics of Tahiti and Madagascar, we have vanilla in all its forms. We have vanilla beans, vanilla powder, vanilla extract, vanilla tea even. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla.
You've got to really think about this choice. And who's your strongest competition? Who's the one that you're most feared of out there?
Whitney.
Whitney.
She knows dessert.
6 of you left. Who's the weakest?
David Miller.
Think carefully which ingredient you're going to choose.
I have to choose right this second.
Right this second.
I'm drawn to the colors on the table, but I might be shooting myself in the foot, but I'm gonna go with.
David Miller, what do you think's under here?
I'd love another shot at the venison.
Today's theme is dessert.
I love dessert. I have the hugest sweet tooth, and so, I think I was the only one today that was excited that it was desserts.
Ready to see what Chantel has picked for you all? The options were the most amazing vanilla, the most amazing array of berries, and then the most amazing honey. Chantel's choice is vanilla.
Oh my God, what goes with vanilla? What goes with vanilla? An Asian family, we ate fruit. That was dessert,
The rest of you will have half the time Chantel had, 2.5 minutes, and your time starts now. Off you go.
With an elimination at the end of this challenge, the dessert theme has distressed even some of the most confident contestants.
I really didn't have a clear idea of what I'm going to make, but vanilla it is, so here we go.
I'm getting like double of everything because I'm thinking, if I don't have enough time, I'll make it again. Flour, vanilla, sugar, I grab some brandy. I go to the fridge, I grab some cream. Oh my God. Oh. I'm just pulling as much as I possibly can because at this point, I'm not really certain how am I gonna do this.
Right, 90 minutes to make the most amazing, stunning dessert. And on the back of those desserts, one of you will be leaving MasterChef. 90 minutes, starting from now. Off you go.
I'm gonna make a vanilla creme brulee. I don't do dessert, I don't eat dessert, don't like dessert. So, there's a lot that could go wrong.
I'm making vanilla sponge cake layered with the vanilla custard. I've never made this before.
I am making a butterscotch Napoleon with 3 different delicious nuts.
90 minutes, there's no excuse. Something absolutely stunning.
Well, certainly we're seeing the most significant challenge, I think, so far, because here comes together the technical science aspect of baking, the creative aesthetics of decoration and impact.
Yeah.
Whitney's definitely the baker in the bunch.
Sharon has a propensity for overthinking things as opposed to focusing on one delicious component.
Right.
And I really think Shido's gonna come through and make something that's gonna be delicate and beautiful.
Today, with only 6 left, this should be immaculate. Right, Whitney, what are they? They are profiteroles.
Profiteroles.
Yeah. So choux pastry is a very difficult pastry to get right. Yeah. And you're putting a little bit of water on your finger to dab down the point so it stops from burning, yeah? And what you put inside the profiteroles?
A chantilly vanilla cream.
Okay.
I can smell the confidence from here. Lee, what do we got going on?
I have milk and cream infused with walnut and vanilla. That's gonna go together with my walnut French toast, as well as a plum coulis and a nectarine carpaccio.
You're gonna wanna make sure you get as much moisture because, I mean, you're really, at the end of the day, using old bread to try to keep you alive in the final 5.
Definitely.
Right, David, how are you feeling?
I'm sticking with the classic. I'm doing the vanilla creme brulee.
Vanilla creme brulee. There's 2 ways of doing a creme brulee, isn't there? You could do it over a bain-marie and cook the eggs out like a sabayon and then set them into the mold, which is a lot quicker. Or you can go the dangerous route and put them in the oven. Which way have you gone?
In the oven.
Mike, how we doing?
This is just a basic, like, sort of like my custard pudding that I'm going to be using for the trifle.
Where's the vanilla at?
Vanilla's actually scalded in the milk.
So you're going to be putting a layer?
I'll be putting layers, yeah.
And then you're going to be putting the sponge cake followed by the pear.
Then the custard. Oh, man, I think I might have bitten off a little bit more than I could chew.
In this elimination, one goes. So what is your strategy here? Stay off the bottom? So do you go safe? Or do you reach for the stars and try?
You have to try to win it at this point. You have to, because you're going to start intimidating the other ones that are still here. All right, guys, listen up. 30 minutes left. 1/3 of the time that was given to you. You had 90 minutes to make a stunning dessert. There should be no excuses and no reason that you're not able to produce.
Wow.
Cooking is a very calming thing for me. It's what I do at home to like relax, is I sit down and I make something. If you're not calm, then your nerves are gonna affect your cooking. If you let that happen, then you know, you're just gonna screw yourself.
Mike, your station's over here.
Mike's all over the place. He's always all over the place. You see him, he's jumping back and forth, and he's like shaking and running back and forth. I'm now. Oh my God.
Just over 10 minutes to go, guys.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. 10 minutes to time, I realized I'm not gonna have the meat of my dessert is just, it's not there. It's completely raw on the inside. That's when it just started oozing. I started panicking, really panicking.
Just over 10 minutes to go, guys.
Oh, no. It's completely raw on the inside.
With just 10 minutes left, Chantal's dessert looks to be a disaster. She must plate something that can save her from elimination.
What I had were 4 garnishes. There was nothing of substance that could be called a proper dessert in any of those components. The big part of my dessert was the sponge cake.
2 minutes to go, guys.
You gotta put something on the plate, you know? Figure it out.
Oh my. I'm realizing, oh my God, this beautiful vision I had for a trifle is not gonna be nearly what it should be.
1 minute to go. Start putting those finishing touches on those plates and make those plates beautiful.
This looks disgusting.
20 seconds to go.
My custard was perfect. It really was spot on, so I didn't want to ruin that by over-torturing the top.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Woo! Well done.
The judges will taste all 6 desserts. The winner takes an advantage into the next stage of the competition. The person with the worst dish will be going home.
Okay, Sharon, let's go.
After overcomplicating his last dish, has Sharon played it safe with his dessert?
Wow, it's pretty.
It's a millefeuille. What's in there?
Each layer consists of a different layer of nuts. On top is a zabayon with marsala and vanilla.
That's not only delicious for what it is, but I think you've achieved in kind of capturing the essence of what a zabaglione is on the plate. The lightness, the airiness, the flavor, a real triumph. This is unbelievable.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, listen to that. I love that. The crunch, you know, it's one of the senses that even professional chefs in a restaurant forget to think about. That is delicious.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Really good job.
You can hear it. It is absolutely on the money.
Oh, wow. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. They thought it was bam, straight on, bam, delicious. And now I'm not in a position where I go home.
What a great start.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing start. You could lift that dish now and stick that in any restaurant in this country. Right, David.
I looked at his creme brulee and I was like, that's not even a creme brulee. Like, Dave, I'm sorry, but you're missing something here.
What is that, please?
We have a vanilla creme brulee with a vanilla orange mango coulis.
Do you know what brulee means? Because that looks like a lemon tart from
burn,
here.
yes.
To burn, that's right, lightly burn. Can you just give him your glasses for 2 seconds? Where's it bruleed? The idea, put them on and just tell me if you can see that brulee. Help me to understand.
I see a few pieces, but it will crack.
I think we'll crack before that brulee cracks. Now, you've cooked a creme brulee the hard way in the oven,
Yes, chef.
in a water bath, and you had very little time to do that and cool it down. You've managed it. The coulis, you've got the bitterness from the orange, yeah, the sweetness from the mango, but it works. I mean, it really does work. But it's missing the brulee. Whitney, let's go.
While Whitney has excelled in mystery box challenges, she has yet to win an invention test.
What is it?
A profiterole with a chantilly vanilla cream and flambéed caramelized bananas.
Trust me, having lived in France for 3 years, I have eaten thousands of profiteroles. This had better be good. The 5 individuals behind you going into this test today were nervous. If they were tasting that right now, they'd be even more nervous. Good job.
So, you flame these in rum?
Actually, it was bourbon.
Keeping it southern, huh?
Actually, the first time I decided to flambe bananas, I was so nervous to go into the liquor store because that was the first time I've ever bought liqueur. So I went in there and I was like, I'm just buying this for bananas.
That is kind of sad to me, actually. Super light, very sexy. Very delicious. Good job.
It really just made me feel good that overall the judges loved my dish, and I really want to show now that, you know, I can win this challenge.
3 down, 3 to go. One of you will be going home.
I looked at my dish and it looked like baby food. 1 layer of mush and then a 2nd layer of mush and then whipped cream.
Next up, Chantal.
Even if my custard tastes divine, the best custard in the world, I know that the challenge was not about putting custard on a plate given 90 minutes.
The real question, where is your dessert? Because that's not it after 90 minutes. Let's get that right. That's half of
the
it.
best that I could do given that my sponge cake didn't cook.
So, what's in the bowl?
It's a vanilla custard with vanilla and pear coulis and a vanilla whipped cream.
I was really riding on your energy today. I love your idea. I was expecting a lot, so it's a personal disappointment to have to taste a half-completed dessert from you. I think you could be in real trouble here.
Sheetal had the advantage today. She had full time in the pantry, got to choose her ingredient. There is no reason that she should be failing here. You know, she really dropped the ball on this one.
Lee, let's go.
The whole dish came together beautifully and really tasted good. And I was stoked. I was really excited about it.
Okay, so we have bourbon pamperdou, which is basically French toast, over a nectarine and mint carpaccio with a walnut and vanilla sauce.
Obviously, fried bread is not what we thought when we talked about desserts and stunning restaurant desserts. This is simply bad. Bad as a dessert. It's even bad as breakfast.
Okay, Mike, let's go.
Walking up to the judges' table, I'm a bit nervous. There's a lot on the line right now for me. I'm just praying the judges might have a little bit of mercy on me today. It's a pear poached trifle with sponge cake underneath. It's been drizzled with vanilla scented brandy.
What is that froth?
It's basically the egg whites that were sort of, I folded it in because I didn't have any other thing to kind of,
Egg whites. What are they?
It's just a pie crust sort of dusted with a little cinnamon and sugar.
Pie crust, so like a short pastry.
Sure.
It's short of flavor.
Does this have raw eggs in it? Does it have raw eggs in it?
There's a sort of...
Yes or no?
A meringue, I mean, you know, the egg whites beaten.
It's an easy question. Does it have raw eggs in it or not?
Yes.
Disappointed, Mike. Go back to your station.
After tasting all 6 dishes, the judges must decide which desserts rose to the occasion and which fell short. The cook with the worst dish will be leaving MasterChef.
Okay, David, Sharon, Whitney, 3 stunning dishes. Sadly, there can only be one winner, and the winner has a huge advantage in the next stage of MasterChef.
Jerome looks like he's probably gonna be my biggest competitor, but I'm not worried. I know I can win this.
I thought my dish was spectacular. I'm going in this feeling like I can own this, I can do this.
Congratulations. Whitney, well done.
To have made it this far means so much because I've made a huge sacrifice and I left school. And it's all been worth it to be here.
The youngest, and quite frankly, now the strongest in the competition. Well done.
The judges from the very beginning saw only my age and they didn't see the rest of the potential that's in me. But now I'm really thinking that they're seeing that. And they're gonna see me to the end and they're gonna give me that title.
The field split. It's split in 2. 3 stunning dishes and 3 dreadful dishes. Front row, you're all safe. Back 3 rows, get up here, please.
There's 3 really bad dishes out there. It could be anybody. I have no idea who to gauge. Sheetal's dish completely came apart. Mike, raw eggs, I don't know. That's a big no-no. And Lee's dessert, I don't even know what it was.
Lee, we expected more. And we expected you to excel. Chantel, you had a huge advantage and you fell short. Mike, apart from panicking for 90 minutes, you produced a trifle that looked like toxic scum on a stagnant pool. The person leaving MasterChef. Lee. Get back to your station.
Thank you, Lord, for salmonella and Mike serving raw egg on the plate. And Cheeto's dish was so unfocused and so simplistic in her way, like she always is, because that's my savior right there.
The person leaving MasterChef. Mike. You cannot serve raw egg whites on top of a badly made trifle. You've come a long way in a short period of time, but you have got to slow down. And when you do, you'll surprise yourself about the results. Please take your apron off.
I really wanted this. I really, really wanted it.
Please take your apron off. Thank you.
This is not the end. Being on MasterChef has just fueled this burning desire that I have about food and cookery. And, you know, I'm gonna take this whole experience and all the mistakes I made, and I'm gonna just take those as sort of a sign of refinement, you know, and I'm gonna just take them and become better.
Next time on MasterChef. The final 5, David, Whitney, Sharon, Chital, and Lee, are about to cook for the 3 most intimidating food critics on the planet.
We got a lot riding on this too, guys. Don't embarrass us.
Damn it. It's not right. I can't really taste the fish. Notice I didn't eat mine.
But first, they have to catch their ingredients. The 2 who create the lowest scoring dishes will face the dreaded pressure test, where one more contestant's dream of becoming America's first MasterChef will come to a bitter end.